gorgeous people. Oh, one entrance. Oh, I haven't got it set up, so I've got the... Oh no, I thought I did. Why can I not hear the sound alerts? Oh no. Just wait. I've got to get the sound alerts going. That's very, very important. Very important. How is everyone though? Thank you so much for jumping in and joining me. I don't think I've ever had such a welcoming crew welcome me in. Oh, bless. Thank you so much, guys. Bless, bless, bless. You guys are gorgeous. I'm just getting on. Oh, I don't want my browser source to be offline. Why has that not worked? Just give me a quick moment. Let me see why it has not worked. Maybe it's just that one. Should work now. There you go. Yep, suspense for our amazing niche session. It's very loud. Isn't that a good thing? We had Devon sneaking in, being first. Oh my gosh. And just by the sounds of it, like Blade was also like tiptoeing. He nearly snuck in at a first as well. Who have we got here? Let me just catch up with everyone. Luna is wanting to take my cosmic horse for a ride. At first I was like, I'm a little worried about that, but I'm going to assume it's with good intent. However way you take it. And Blade has popped in. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so appreciative that you guys have just jumped straight into to join this journey with me. And the niche adventure tribe is super, super cute and fun. I really get into the storytelling, which is really fresh and new for me. I've turned down the sound a little bit, but yeah, the excitement is there. We are going into niche, doing our amazing adventure tribe, getting our cute little family together, and by the way, we might have some family members to the tribe if any of you guys would like to join. Oh, Blade, I had headphones. In the dashboard, because I think that particular sound alert is a little louder, so I might just turn it down a bit. Give me a moment, I'll continue welcome all you guys in. So it is the final song. Yeah, I can just turn it down a bit. Hopefully it's not too quiet now. But yes, where am I? Make sure that I'm catching up with everyone. Blade, yes, the niche music is super chill. Didn't you say that you haven't done niche before? Is this new for you? I think this is the first time Blade you popped on, is it? Oh no, because you've got a nicheling with us, right? I need to get the command up myself. So we do have access to the tribe information. I will admit I did not update the information from last week, so I'm a little behind. I do apologize. But I'm working on finding my flow, and I've had some beautiful people put their hands up to say that they'd like to help, which means so much. So I'll definitely get on to you guys so that we can get this stuff together for sure. Why is Secret Tunnel not working? I don't understand why Secret Tunnel's not working now. We'll make sure that Secret Tunnel plays once we get in. That might need to, I just might need to be off the chatting screen for it. But yes, let me just catch up with everyone with what's going on as much as I can. Yes, Raven, of course, is Blade. So niche I think was new for you last week. But yes, it is very soothing, it's very sweet, and if you do not yet have niche, this is an amazing game. You do need it. Where else am I with all you guys? I'm just making sure that I haven't missed anyone. Devon, I did see... Oh, my stream is packed now. Devon, you started this. You helped me create this beautiful community. She's been with me from the get-go. It's amazing. But you said that you needed to go soon? Alright, well hopefully we can delve in and get some story telling in before you go, because of course we've got Acorn's got some babies. There's a chance that some of our new people popping in might want to have one of her children as their family tribe member. If you guys, I'll give a quick explanation maybe when we get into it, but basically what this is this is a cute little adventure. Majority of the people in chat here created the nichlings that you're about to meet. We're kind of at the end of the generation, so any babies that they have all around, but you have the chance to have one of these babies as your tribe member. So I like to say, like, your essence is in the tribe, so you get to help guide me on their journey. You help me give them a personality, their likes, their dislikes. You kind of help direct them in the journey, in their story. So it's super duper cool. Super duper cool. And if you are interested, you can use the join command. I do prioritize subscribers and people that have donated, whether that to be bits or money. Obviously that means a lot to me, so I do prioritize those people with the nichlings that they get. But yes, you have the chance to join the tribe, and I know there is a few that are ready to join in. We've got Wyatt coming in. Hello Wyatt, how are you? I hope you're well. Love to know what your highlight is for today. In fact, all of chat, if you want to share what your highlight is for today, I'd love to know. I'm a little bit of a nosy busybody, and I'm not sorry. Oh, Blade, we are loyal to Grace. Oh, bless, guys. I'm loyal to you as well. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. It means so much. Overall, thank you, Og, for asking. How am I? I'm really good. I'm making a few shifts in my path. I'm starting to really value structure and routines, and I'm initiating those in my life to really start getting more clarity and direction. Lots of changes in my business flow, lots of changes in how I view things. Oh my gosh. If you guys are curious, I did just upload a new video to Instagram. If you want to see what I got up this morning, had like a whole makeup phase. As you can see, I'm wearing makeup. I don't usually wear makeup. For most of those that have followed my journey, wearing makeup is not very, I wouldn't usually put it on, but I like it because it kind of helps me start my day. It's a nice way to be creative and some of my self-expression at the start of the day. Yeah, but I shared a little video on that this morning on my Instagram if you guys were interested. Blade, I'm so sad I missed the Sims stream. We missed you there too, but the VOD is there and we will be jumping on again. I'm tossing up whether I need to have a break next week just to reground myself and really get into my flow, because I'm really focusing on creating. Oh, it's such a toss up. Yeah, we'll see. I might not stream next week. We'll just see how the energy goes, but I've got a bit on my plate. I put a bit on my plate, and I'm wanting to just prioritize and focus and be able to put energy into one thing so that I can really build that one thing until it feels natural, and then I can work on the next project. I'm trying to layer and focus and simplify. That's kind of what I'm planning to do. The tiger behind you is going to get you. No, the tiger behind me is a representation of me. We're in a pack together. We're hunting together. I love it. I know that tigers tend to be lone, but we're banding together in this one. Get hype, guys. Oh, yes. And the Avatar song is just the best way to do it. Ted, welcome in, Ted. Nice to have you here too. Ted is the whole one that kind of started this whole idea to do the Ignesco tribe, so big thank you to Ted. His nicheling is Marco, which I'll be introducing to you guys. Wyatt, hopefully I've got the song balance sorted, but please keep me posted. Let me know whether I have or haven't. Can you now hear the niche music? I have a feeling I've turned that down too much now. You guys are my ears, so help me keep posting on all that. Oh, don't let me forget to put Secret Tunnel on when we get started. Blade, yeah, you mentioned you got niche and you were playing and you were enjoying it. I am such a good influence. I adore that. Luna, I've literally never heard of niche before. Ooh, Luna, you're in for a treat. It is super duper cute. It's very, very cute. No, all good, Devin, all good. You know, if you need to repeat yourself, you can repeat yourself until you know I've seen and heard what you've said. I get a little bit caught up with the chat. To be honest, so much activity in the chat is not really what I'm used to, so I'm learning how to filter through it. But yeah, if you guys think that I've missed something, bump it up, let me know. Why? The soul, yeah, you get to embrace one of these cute little tribe members' souls. It's really cute. The long dark. Luna, what do you mean I like the long dark more? White forever bored. Devin's highlight. Getting out of school early. Oh heck yeah. What a vibe. How does one get mod? Joke. Hey, you're on the right track. I am looking for more people who are happy to help me mod things, so that will definitely help. When Cloud dies, a part of me is going to die too. Well, that's why you get that part of you to be reborn into another nicheling. That's the beauty of cycles, death and rebirth. Why does every spiritual person have a business? Because everyone, when they embrace their full passion, their pleasures, their value, they don't follow someone else's journey anymore. They embrace their journey and their expression, and the business is such a powerful way to do that. Your business is the purest expression of yourself, and it allows you to receive as you give. So that's why all spiritual people tend to have their own business. All good, Devin. Thank you so much for popping on and sharing your light. The VOD will be there, and I'm going to get on top of those videos and upload them, because I know I didn't upload last week's VOD onto YouTube, but I'm onto it. It should still potentially be accessible though. Alright. Oh, thank you, Blade. Bless. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I need to get on top of stuff, which is why I know I've got your support there as well. Yeah, Wyatt's in hunting mode with his little angel. You know, Long Dark is a game. Oh, a winter survival game. Ooh. Feel free to pop it into the suggestions channel, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Intriguing. Alright, I've caught up with all you guys. You're here for one thing. You're here for the entertainment of our cute little niche tribe. It's been an interesting journey. I'm crossing my legs right now. The whole journey was really, really saucy last week. But before I do, guys, I just want to show off this outfit that I'm wearing, because it is really quirky and intriguing. You could wear it as an overcoat, but I'm kind of wearing it as a dress, so I'm just going to show it off for a moment, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. It's probably a little bit darker and heavier than I would usually wear, but I'm gonna do a little twirl, and you guys let me know what you think. Goes all the way to my ankles. It's like a long looking trench coat. But I love the back. The back is so cool. It's black. It's definitely black. Okay. Wyatt, you may have sim session tomorrow, right? I'll try and fit it in, yes. I'm wanting to help Wyatt get the Sims 3 going, because my Sims 3 people would know it can be very picky. So let's go into the niche world, and we're going to probably activate our... Yeah, as we go in, let's delve in. There we go, there she is. Through the mountains, secret, 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 secret tunnel. Alright, let's delve into the beautiful tunnel that is the Ignesco Tribe Adventure. We've got 10 hours on this. I feel like that's pretty decent. We usually put at least 2 hours into it every week. So that's pretty solid. It looks like I'm going to a party. Yeah, I was in a party mood. I haven't yet gone through, because it's getting warmer now. We're actually in summer, even though the start of our summer, the few days ago, was a bit weird. But we're actually in our summer now, and all my summer clothes are kind of hidden in my cupboard, because I store them, so I've got more space in my cupboard. Women, we have too many clothes. And I haven't gone around to switching my cupboard yet, so I only have a few items that are kind of dress, because I felt like a dress today. I've only got a few dresses in my cupboard at the moment that I have access to. And I was like, oh, well, that's there. Why not? I'll give it a go. But yes, it is a bit of a party vibe. On the red carpet. Yeah, it's cool. Hey, I love the back on it. I love open backs. Alrighty, so let's delve in and I'll introduce everyone. If you have any questions on the path of it all, let me know. Let me just make sure that everyone can see what I see. Can you see what I see? Yes, it is a hexagon game. So it's basically like, I like how people explain it like a board game. So you've got like the hexagon tiles for your board game and it's turn-based. So you have each nicheling, you can tell how many turns that they have on their chest. They're their action points. Some have less because they have factors that influence it. For example, Rivanu. Rivanu here is being affected by the heat, so he has less energy. So he has 2 action tokens instead of 3. But every nicheling in a day has a maximum of 3 action points. And then you end the day. The amount of nichelings that you have, which is over here, is the amount of food that you need by the end of the day to feed everyone. Here's your food resources. We have a lot of food, so that's not a problem for us. This is nesting material, which is a little bit separate. But yeah, at the end of the day, you take the amount of the nichelings that you have to feed them for the day, and then it resets all the action points. Each of these nichelings have their own traits, that they're, their own perks, their own benefits, their own well, traits is the best way to put it. So some are better at gathering, some are better at hunting, some are better at attack, some are better at running away. But yes, there is a lot going on here. Okay, so let's go through and let's introduce everyone, especially because our beautiful Luna and anyone else who joins may not know what's going on. So I'll just go through, introduce everyone, introduce whose energy is within whose, so whose soul, I guess you could say, which tribe member is, being influenced by which one of you guys. And then we can also acknowledge the ones that don't yet have someone embracing their energy. So there's kind of like unclaimed nichelings. So if any of those, if you do not yet have a member in the tribe, you can choose one of these members to join the tribe and join the story. It's super fun and you get to kind of create their personality and help me guide them through their journey. So we'll start with these guys here because we are here. So at the moment we have, as I just mentioned, Rivanu. You do get wandering nichelings that come in, so ones that aren't born to the tribe and that we have not created. Those we acknowledge are the nicheling gods are the ones that influence these guys. So nobody in the chat, none of you guys have them as their essence. This is Rivanu. He was a wanderer. He's had an interesting journey. He was originally actually paired up with Acorn. But they ended up having a sickly child and took it as a sign that they weren't meant to be together. So now Rivanu is with the beautiful Meticulia. Meticulia is of the essence of Akina, and she's really, really, really damn cute. But she's getting quite old now. All these guys are getting a little bit on the older side of things, so there's a new generation happening. But she's got 2 little boys here. She's got Dukvan. Dukvan is not yet taken. He is unclaimed. So if any of you guys that do not yet have a nicheling or are about to lose their nicheling in this, then they have the chance to embrace his essence. And you change their name, you get to choose their color tokens and you give them a personality and yeah, their own little story. So we've got Dukvan here, who is adorable. I love his white contrast with the red and his purple eyes. And then he's just had a little brother called Orion. They're very, very similar, except probably for mainly their colorations, but they're very, very similar, these 2 boys. But yeah, that's these guys over here, who are very happy to be close by Acorn and Nari, because Acorn and Meticulia have been like this forever. They're very, very, very close. So Acorn, our beautiful, joyous, tumbly, quirky Acorn, she's adorable. That is Devon's little nicheling that she made and has been following the journey of. And our beautiful Acorn has had 2 beautiful little, basically you could say they're like shaman children, because Nariaro is our our tribe healer, our tribe shaman. So this is his little section here where he uses these plants for his herbs, for his, I wouldn't say potions, for his practices, his shamanic practices. So this has been his home forever. And in fact, we're about to lose him in 2 days. He has gone very old. So he is currently here in his last few days teaching his new 2 daughters how to use those medicinal purposes and those spiritual practices for healing. And so we've got the beautiful little Maita here. Maita is definitely on the shaman side of things. She's definitely very grounded and you know, very absorbed with wanting to, you know, kind of use those shamanic, more grounded practices. I guess you can say working with the sun and the plants. She is unclaimed, so she's waiting for someone to embrace her. And then she's got her sister, who's a bit more of the witch vibe. So we've got Ciri here, which is very fitting because Ciri is also the name of the witch in The Witcher. And she's, yeah, a little bit more on the fiery side, a little bit much more on the witch side, a little bit more on the darker feminine arts. But she's also learning as much from her dad as she can. But these guys both have the ability to heal and embrace Mother Nature's quirks. So Ciri is also unclaimed, so is waiting for someone to take on her journey. And of course we've got Nariaro. I just kind of gave him a debrief, but he is Tasman Gaming's beautiful little one there. Why are you running away? These guys need love. I do love that sound alert though. Alright, just double check that you guys don't have any questions. Okay, I'm going to let you guys, I'll explain, you know, who Soul is angels and that stuff as we go on. How you go absorbing it all, Luna? Are you interested in taking on one of these guys as part of your journey? I got hair on my lip, and lipstick just likes... It's still there. Alright, we're embracing it. No, we're not. That feels weird. It's like a bit of fluff. Haha, got you. Hopefully I didn't just wipe my lipstick all over my face. If so, we're embracing it. Okay, so over here we do have a few nichlings as well. This is Ted's beautiful Marco. He is the reason we have this Source Initiative crew, so it's pretty powerful. He was paired with the original leader, which was the essence of my own, Ignesco. She was the priestess and the leader of the tribe. So he is currently the leader of the tribe in her passing. And he loves to explore. He's the ranger. He's always protecting the skies because we do have predators in the skies. He's always looking out for them. We have actually lost some babies to the bluebirds, so it's a very important role that he's around. But yes, he's just exploring, making sure everything's safe. He loves to hunt. He's beautiful. We've also got the beautiful Espresso here, which is S'mores Gaming S'mores. I'll just say S'mores. This is S'mores' beautiful little espresso. So this was a child that she claimed, the child of Clara and Sorrow, which we will meet Clara, but Sorrow has passed on. Sorrow was Moons and Clara is Ox. And he's currently here supporting little Pan, because Pan here, he was a wanderer. We came across him. He was looking for help, for support. He felt really lonely because he's a sickly nicheling, so everyone kind of, you know, like denied him. And obviously he's very quirky looking, but these guys took him on board, took him to the healer. Nari has healed him up and given him direction on how to stay safe. Yeah, and Espresso kind of guided him. He ended up leading him to the healer and now to where he's set up with his healing fruits. So yeah, Espresso's just kind of helping him settle in before he goes back and sees the rest of his family. Espresso does want to go back and see the family. Here we have the new exciting member of the tribe. She was a wanderer. This is Ruby, and she's like a fire priestess. Oh my gosh, she has so much fire. I think all the boys are going to be frothing over her because she is fiery, passionate, beautiful. And she was just talking to our Pristone here, which I'll introduce in a moment, and was guided to, because she's like, well, what am I meant to be doing next? I knew I was meant to have come into the tribe with you guys, but not really sure what the direction is next. And he's just encouraged her to go and meet everyone, especially because she's also seeking herself a partner. a cellmate. So he's like, we'll go around, meet everyone. If your heart gets taken on the trip, that's fine. If not, then I have a deep feeling that you could potentially be a mate for myself, because you have very, very powerful attributes to be a leader. But Pristone here, which is where my essence now lies, this is Ignesco's son, and is therefore the heir. And I embraced him as my own. And he's kind of like, he definitely has the same spiritual awareness and connection as his mum. He loves collecting. He gets wisdom from the tree. He's very much an earth-bound teacher. He gets all his wisdom from the tree and earth and his acorns. He worships his acorns. So he does have a lot of wisdom, and he does, like what Raven has the ability to see where everyone is through connecting to the knowledge of the tree and the root system and all that beautiful stuff. But yes, he prefers to kind of be in his own. His mum liked checking in on everyone, whereas more so people are to check in with him unless it's something really, really serious. You always find him underneath the tree. But yes, he's very earthy, he's very beautiful. And Marco is his dad. Then we've got the beautiful Clara here. Clara is on a very desperate mission. So the Clara is Og's nicheling. He's got a few kids. As you can tell, he's got the kids with Espresso, Raven, and Angel here. They are all Clara's son. He just lost his partner, sorry. She moved on. And he's trying to keep an eye on his, basically his soul brother's children, because his soul brother just passed away, which is Bumbo, which is Wyatt's nicheling, initial nicheling that he created and took on this journey. And Clara promised that he would look after his children after he passed. So he's been very, very, very protective. Been a lot, because he's been trying to keep on top of his kids as well as, Bumbo's kids. But this is Kai, who is still unclaimed. Is looking for someone to help him along the path. Very, very quirky, very, very cute. And then his sister is over here. She just had a quick little dash off. She's kind of escaped, and that's a whole other journey. But this is the sister Sprocket, who is of... Sprocket is Yaz's essence from memory. So yes, we've got a lot going on. We're about to be losing the Clara though, so he's trying to keep a last minute eye on Kai and his own children, because he's got a Miss Angel that loves to hunt, dash off, do everything she can to make her father proud, but she needs to have an eye kept on her, which is where the beautiful Raven comes into play, always keeping an eye on her. So this is Raven. Raven is Blade's beautiful nicheling. He is taking on his essence on his journey. Raven is very protective of his sister. He's very good at keeping an eye on her. He's basically raised her from when she was little. But no, Raven is a beautiful, beautiful energy. And our crazy Angel. So Angel is Wyatt's now born nicheling in the tribe. She loves to hunt. She really wants to make her dad proud. She's really adventurous, very sporadic and energetic. So that's why she kind of needs to be kind of looked out for, because she's trying to do more than she's probably capable of at her age. But that's why she's got her family looking out for her, which includes Coiswin. She was a wanderer that came across Ignesco and helped raise Pristone. And yeah, she's just kind of taking on the babysitter kind of role and wants to keep an eye on everyone as well. We've nearly met everyone. We're nearly there. The last crew is this group over here. We had the beautiful Aurora and Flamebiter. They were both wanderers. Aurora was raised by the beautiful Ikora, who was Atrona's nicheling. He is yet to pick a new nicheling, but she only just recently passed away. Aurora was very, very close to her, even though she was a lone little baby that kind of lost her way, and as she was kind of brought up by Ikora, Ikora was a very supportive role in that. But yes, she's partnered up with Flamebite, which was Ikora's partner. Ikora and Flamebite did have a child, but sadly it was sickly and did get taken by a bluebird. But Flamebiter and Aurora, in kind of like the essence that Ikora loved to go adventuring and traveling, are kind of following that suit as well. But they wanted to pop in and offer support to the beautiful Sprocket. She just snuck away from Clara's gaze because she really wanted to start her own family. Was getting frustrated because Clara couldn't let her go anywhere, and she just wanted her own privacy. So her and Beaker, he was a wanderer who nearly was not accepted by Sprocket's father. But in the end, before he passed away, he did end up blessing them as a couple, and so he's going to be in the family. And they just had a gorgeous little sage. Oh my gosh, she is the cutest thing. She looks amazing. Her patterns are awesome. She's unclaimed, so she is waiting for someone to take her on. But she is very new to the tribe, and she's absolutely gorgeous. So yes, I feel like I've just covered everyone. If you guys, like I said, have any questions, we can go from there. But I guess we can just follow the flow. Obviously, Luna, is Niche a discovered game? Because I'm not seeing any photos online. All I'm seeing is Marvel's Claw. Never mind. You're right there, Luna. The moose, antler, wolf. There is, yeah, some interesting looking nichlings here for sure. I hope you guys in chat have been helping answer any questions that have been popping up. But Luna, I am aware that you have popped your head in. Is there anyone that you would like to become, I guess, on this journey? So you can become a part of the family, you can have an influence on their journey. Let me just double check I haven't missed anything. You guys have been talking whilst I've been explaining everything. I'm zooming in on my chat, like scrolling up on my chat to make me zoom in the game. S'mores is coming! Hey, gorgeous S'mores! You are in time to see what your gorgeous espresso is doing. He's being very, very chivalrous. Chivalrous, is that the word? No, he's being a beautiful, beautiful friend and guide at the moment, so that's exciting. But he might be ready to start looking for a partner soon, because he's grown up. He's fierce and beautiful. No offense, but the way you explained it was pretty boring. Hey, I love feedback. Was me explaining the different nichlings or me explaining how to play the game? It is kind of like a strategy game, like chess, I guess. Yeah, it is very strategy based. Because if you don't strategize it and you make a move, you can miss an opportunity, or you can make it as efficient. But that's a good way to put it. It's kind of like chess in a way. Og, going to have 2 heirs, Raven and Angel. Yes, and Clara, I think you wanted to wait till they had kids. As well as Moon. But chess in this game look like they have long directions and rules of a visual understanding. Yeah, it's just like a board game, but it's like a survival based board game. It's cute, and genetics is very, very heavy genetics based, which I adore. I love genetics. Yeah, once you start playing, it's better. But I was just wanting to kind of like introduce everyone so we all know where everyone is at. Let me know if you want me to kind of dumb that down next time so there's less going on. But at least then everyone knows what's going on. S'mores lurking from work. S'mores. Yeah, I love that you do that. It's amazing. So let's look at Angel. Angel, how old is Angel? Angel is 25, and I believe they grow up at 38. Yeah, so she's still got a few days, but I believe our beautiful Raven only has like 2 more days to grow up. I'm going to try to draw the Clara in a spooky way. Ooh, interesting. I'm down for that. Atrona, how are y'all handling the Gemini full moon energies? Oh gosh. Yesterday was a bit of a journey, I will admit. Yesterday was definitely a bit of a journey. Like, I'm excited for Gemini to come through, but it's keeping me on my toes for sure. Mr. Atrona, you have a nicheling to choose. There's a few different options. Did you want me to go through them again, and did you want to pick one? S'mores, don't be cutting yourself. I think the chicken was probably getting revenge, hey? Is it karma? Alrighty. Well, I guess we can start our flow, and Mr. Atrona, it's the least emotional full moon this year. You say the least emotional full moon. I don't know if I was feeling emotional last night, but I was definitely feeling like I just needed to stop, pause, process, slow down. It offers an opportunity to open your mind and self to new vibrations that promise to usher in change over the next year. Yeah, okay, I could definitely feel those energies come in because I was super excited to be open-minded about new opportunity, really let go of any worries or strains or like expectations, and I'm just really surrendering to be in the moment, just express who I am. You know, trust that things are going to come from me doing that, because like obviously money is a constant pressure, especially in a business, because I haven't been having a lot of money flow in my business, but now I'm really like, no, like I don't care that I haven't been able to pay off the car. Like when I'm ready to pay off the car, I'll be able to pay off the car. You know, all the other money pressures that are coming on. It's like, no, it's fine. I'll just keep being me, which I'm connecting with beautiful people. I'm feeling my flow. If I feel I'm in my flow, I'm good. Alright, Luna's gonna lurk. So when a trainer is ready, he can help me pick a nicheling for himself, because he doesn't have one yet. But let's get a bit of a flow going. I'm just gonna have a few deep breaths to ground us on this journey. So if you want to join, feel free. I might just quickly grab my quartz crystal because it's really been grounding me, and I'll be right back. I've just been finding myself particularly sensitive to electronics recently, like technology frequencies. So like being around the computer and all that stuff, I just feel like I'm less grounded. So this has been like my go-to crystal. It's been so amazing. So yes, it's my big chunk. I believe it's a clear quartz. But yeah, it's been grounding me, so it's going to sit there. Alrighty, well, I guess we get started on our journey. Where do we want to start? Well, I guess we might as well start with Nari. This is Nari's second last day, so I guess he'd be picking these berries, helping, oh my gosh, there's so many berries. And just giving any other knowledge that he can to his gorgeous soon-to-be little shaman and witchy babies. They are so incredibly cute. Absolutely adorable. I'm really, really happy how they turned out. The purse snout allows you to heal surrounding nichlings, so that's kind of like what's going on there. I'd assume that Acorn would want to do some hunting, because she's got that. She's actually really strong. You don't mess with Acorn. And then we've got these cuties here. I guess we would have Rivanu. Would be interested in like kind of doing some... Yeah, I guess at the moment he's just gathering nearby, but not staying out of sight. Over here, Mr. Pan, he's going to have to eat that food there before he goes on. He's going to have to head to this bush eventually, so we might as well set that up. And I think Espresso will probably be wanting to make sure these are good plants. I believe that is a good one. But these could be plant, like nicheling any plants, so you got to watch them. They're quite intense. But Marco really wanted to get himself up here again. He likes being high because then he can see what's going on and he can do some scouting. Now, what's going on with these crazies here? Well, I guess we would have Ruby. She was told to head this way to go meet some new people. Pristone's still gathering his knowledge from the trees and keeping an eye on everyone, so he's able to... It's kind of like, you know, in I like seeing it like in Avatar when they're in the swamps. And like Aang is able to visualize the whole swamplands because of the connections from the tree roots and the fact that, you know, every tree and everything that was plant-based in that swamp was from that main central tree. I'm kind of almost seeing it like this is one of the central trees, and he's able to kind of see where everything is. Super duper cool. Which bunch of cute cherubs we got to choose from. Such a cute way to put it. Alright, so, Mr. Atrona, we've got little Dukvan, and we have Orion, which is Ravanu's and Meticulia's two little ones. We've got the upcoming shaman, or shawoman, I should say, or witch from Acorn and Nari, which is either Maita, who is the more shaman vibe, or Siri, who is the more witch vibe. Then we also have, we've got Kai, who's still needing someone to embrace him. So we've got Kai here, which is Bumbo of Ruby's little one. And then we've also just had a little Sage, who is also looking for someone to claim her as well. I believe that should be everyone that is needing someone. So feel free to, if ask about a particular one, whatever it is. Raven tries try to have babies for Ruby. I could definitely see basically every male being really interested, but we'll have to see whether they vibe or not. I could definitely see her as a really strong leader, like a priestess of the tribe, so her with Pristone would be super powerful for the tribe. But of course, if she ends up resonating with another one of the males that is there. Sage all day. I do not blame you whatsoever. Do you want to change her name, Atrona? Guys, can we get a bit of a celebration and hype up in the chat for Sage being claimed by the beautiful Atrona? This is going to be an awesome soul pairing, him being in the energy of Sage. I can so see so much of Atrona in Sage, actually. Very much of that. It's a very warrior, but like a very... It's nice that she's a feminine warrior kind of vibe. Very supportive. Very active. Yeah, I could definitely see a trainer being a part of that. So guys, if you are happy to get some excitement going on, in fact I would like to get my own excitement going on, I'm going to get the Avatar song playing. Exciting! I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright. Well, let me know, Atrona, if you'd like to pick a particular gem color for her or change her name. But yay! Our beautiful Sage now has herself a soul, I guess you can say. Would you say a soul? Alrighty. So, let's see where everyone is at the moment. I could definitely sense Angel being on a mission to try and do some hunting. Don't know if she'd be able to acknowledge there's something to hunt there, but I could definitely see her wanting to kind of dash in that direction. And I could definitely see her brother trying to chase after her and make sure that she stays out of trouble. Kla, I think, is going to want to keep with them, and I think to his excitement he's like, hey Kai, would you like to come too? Because I think Kai's feeling a little left out since his sister left him behind. And we'll have Koiswen keeping an eye on them as well. Now over here, I think what Aurora wanted to do was just kind of help Sprocket ease through the pregnancy with the beautiful Sage, and now she's going to want to I think they want to keep going and doing some more exploring, so she might as well grab these, and maybe Flamebiter can kind of help with some support. Sprocket can as well, and I guess Beaker would want to kind of like be scouting the area, making sure it's all safe. This is the same spot that Sprocket was born, not the exact same nest, but they were born around this tree. Her parents were quite the loners. I think that might be everyone except for the little baby, so we might go the next day. How many days on Kla? So I believe Kla has 2 days remaining. It'd probably be good if he was able to set himself on a nest passing. So maybe what we could have is maybe if Koiswind could encourage them to pop back so they can support their dad on his passing. I know Angel would be really reluctant, but with the encouragement of Raven to be like, say goodbye to dad, and then you can make him as proud as you wish for him on the other side. So let's have Clark get himself kind of comfortable. Kai has just grown up too, which I love. And he might keep a lookout whilst these guys come back. There we go. Can have a little family reunion. Have Koi swim not far behind. It's crazy how quickly they grow up. We might have Kai. He might do a shout out just if anyone nearby would wish to say their farewells and their blessings to Clara. Pristone is pretty close by, so he might actually come join this one. He wouldn't usually, but it's not too far away, so he will offer his presence. Kai wants to die in a stump. Alright, well, now that Kai has kind of spoken up for Clara, we can do that. Oh, it goes so quickly. Faraday. Oh, I like that name. That is so cool. What is that based off? Faraday. Interesting. Oh, she is going to look amazing. She is so cool. She's got a lot of strength on her. She's quite nimble. Yeah, she's really, really cool. I love the tail as well. I always feel like that pattern with a scorpion tail just looks amazing. Oh, there's no need to cry, little one. I'm sure that he'd be very, very supportive. There's no need to cry. No, little angel. She's so small and cute. Alright. I guess we should probably... I think we're going to have Aurora. She did hear the call, so she might pop back. And she can say a farewell on our way through. And I'm sure Flamebiter will stay not far behind. Beaker isn't going to be leaving Sprocket's side, so he's going to send his wishes from a distance. Sending his blessings. Let's have Ruby continue her journeys. Interestingly, coming across the very intriguing Pan. He's very quirky, but he knows not to go straight up next to her. So let him tend to his garden there. And I'm sure Espresso would definitely be wanting to meet a new member of the tribe. Say the greetings. She's like, hey, I've just had the the upcoming leader to guide you on your way. I imagine Pristone would be pretty close to taking over his father's role, so that's something to note. Which I think he definitely prefers to be up in the sky. You can see so much more up there. Maybe he could try and fly over to say goodbye to his friend Marco to Clara. I have to see. And these guys will once again be sending wishes. We are also losing Nari on this day, so we'll have him get the support that he deserves from his family. And we'll definitely be having Rovanu also in the space. And we'll say a big farewell to the beautiful Nari. He was perfecting a lot of his practices throughout his days. Had the craziness of having 2 sick nichlings that he, tried to save, but he didn't. But I think he feels good being able to help Pan at least. He sent Pan in the right direction. And then he managed to have some beautiful upcoming shamans. So I think he's very pleased with his life as well. So we've got 2 beautiful, or 1, because I think he's the day afterwards. So we will say goodbye to Nari today, and then we'll be saying goodbye to Clara tomorrow. But that should be everyone today. So that's all. Send some love in the chat for the beautiful Nari. He's kept so many of these guys alive. He's an incredible healer. He did an amazing job. So now we can say a farewell to him. Let's chat love in the chat. We'll have Humphrey come over and watch over him as well, I think. But thank you, Nari. Thank you so much for all your love and your light. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Nari. Alrighty, guys. Would you help me count down from 3 to say a big farewell to the beautiful Nari? The beautiful shaman. He has such a shaman vibe too. I love it. 3, 2, 11. Thank you, Nari. Thank you so much. He's left a beautiful legacy with him, though. Beautiful legacy. Let's do it. Oh, 88's a good number. Oh, bless. And I think we'll definitely have Ruvanu. I think he did end up digging up a space over there that might be where they'll end up burying Nari, so he's near where his family and where his beautiful shack is. Raven stays with family and helps his dad. I could definitely see Raven doing that. He's so supportive, it's so sweet. That's alright. Angel will be staying with him, I think, for a little while she processes. But Angel's doing a really, really good job. She would be, I think she's now 29 days, and she's an adult at 38. Is a tail of Clara a beaver tail? No, so I believe Clara has a hammer tail. We do have beaver tails though, but he's got a hammer tail. The hammer tail gives him 1 strength and 1 cracking ability. And then our beaver tail, there is someone in the tribe that has a beaver tail. Who is it? Who is it? Fess up. Flamebiter definitely has a beaver tail. This, oh no, that's a normal tail. Who's got a beaver tail? The beaver tail looks like that. That's your beaver tail. Oh, Flamebiter's getting a bit on his way as well. Alright, well let's let Clara pop up on his stump there. We'll have all the family come around. Angel very, very close by. We'll have Raven. We've got Aurora holding the space. And of course, we'll also have Queeswind holding the space. Pristone is there blessing him onto the other spiritual world. And I can definitely see Clara singing out in joy for the life that he's had. He's had a beautiful partner, beautiful kids. He even raised a Bearina. He's been an incredible best friend for Bumbo. He's helped keep the tribe safe. He's been a huge, huge part in this journey, and it's been an incredible journey to have on. So before he does his last call out, I'll just make sure that we do everyone else's moves. That way we can send him a proper, give him a proper send off. For sure. We'll have Pan. He's going to need some food, so we're getting to nibble on some food. Well, I think Ruby was wanting to keep meeting as many people as she could, so we might have Espresso keep her company while she continues her journey. We'll have to speak with Pan and let him know his intention, because I don't know if he's going to feel too comfortable being left alone, but Espresso promises he will come visit again, and he'll definitely be sending some other friends this way to say hi. Over here, we've got the little ones. Oh, they're so cute. We might have... We don't have any bluebirds, so let's just pop Siri there. And then Acorn can pop here. By where her mate passed. Bunny's just kind of scouting the area. Dukfan, I think, doesn't like being left behind too much. Orion's there too. They're very, very cute. Anything happening over here? We've got Sprocket sending love energies across as well. She does have little Faraday to look after, so she can't go too far. Flamebiter was going to follow after Aurora. They've been travel buddies for a while. Might have to pick those off. And Beaker might pop back. I think he wouldn't go too far. Alrighty, I think that's everyone. So now we're getting ready to have a big shout out to say goodbye to the beautiful Clara. Thank him for all that he's given, because he's given a lot to this incredible tribe. Raven is grown up big and strong, which I think he'd be very, very proud of as well. A proud father. If you guys want to send some love in the chat to say goodbye to the beautiful, amazing Clara. Oh my gosh, the time has gone so fast. I'm going to send some love into the chat as well. Humphrey's going to offer some love and support on passing as well. Our beautiful Humphrey. You guys will probably meet Humphrey eventually. He's a part of this. Oh, bye, Dad. That's so adorable, guys. Oh. Beautiful timing. Thank you so much. Oh, blessed Clara. Thank you so much for being on this path. He's been an incredible influence. He's brought us here. He's had some amazing, beautiful kids. And we get to start a brand new chapter. And love and light, my dear. Alright, can we have a countdown, please, guys? From 3. Countdown from 3. Oh, Clara roars into the gates of Valhalla. I absolutely adore that. And he brings in someone whilst he does it. My gosh. 3, 2, 1. Blessed be. Oh, gosh. And we might have, I reckon Raven would be the one to find a spot to bury his dad. Doesn't look like there's any terribly nearby, but he might head back towards where they grew up and find a spot here. I think Angel would want to stick nearby, so we'll let these guys find a spot to bury their dad. And imagine that we would have Coiswind helping as well. She wouldn't go too far away from them. And Kai, I think, would want to be giving blessings as well, because he's very appreciative that he was looked after. So, oh, there's a good spot there. So we might bury Clara here in the next turn. We'll let that be Raven's responsibility. He'll bury his dad. And then we'll have Pristone. He's going to pop back to his spot here so we can keep connecting to the divine. And I think this will be Aurora's. I think she wants to do some more exploring and travel. Like following Ikora's influence, because Ikora is very, very big on exploring. We'll have Raven go and give his daughter a little cuddle. Oh, look how gorgeous she is. She's so beautiful. I love it. Absolutely adore it. Oh, guys, so beautiful. Which means we do have, if he so wishes, Og can choose a new nicheling to embrace as his own. I think you did mention you like the idea of waiting till one of your children had a baby. Wyatt did say that Angel would love to find herself a partner and have her own kids, so that might be something she is going to look out for as well. So all your children have souls. So Espresso is with S'mores, Raven is with Blade, and Angel is with Wyatt. Blade, I must continue his legacy. So beautiful. Alright, Ted, yeah, this is a good moment for us to sit, reflect, appreciate the beautiful energies that he has brought us. Beautiful class. So if you guys want to join me, take a few deep breaths, we'll recenter ourselves, send blessings. And not just to Clara, but to everyone in our lives today as well that have been a huge part of our lives. It's a great reminder of how powerful it is, connecting to those that have already passed, knowing they are still with us. They are all still with us in one form or another. So I'm just going to sit with this. I'm just going to take 3 deep breaths. Beautiful moment to give thanks. I love that. So, Marco, your son is right here. He's grown into a beautiful male, and in fact, you probably want to be popping back and checking on him and giving him some leadership tips now that he's an elder. Not an elder. Now that he's older, he's an adult. Because he's going to be taking on the leadership roles. And even though he has immense knowledge, he'll definitely want some of your knowledge too. So I think Marco would want to pop back and see his son. I drew Clara, but I failed to draw it scarily. My imagination of it was better. Yeah, Clara is a very, very strong energy. But yeah, feel free to share it. I think I had it expressions. I have like a creative expressions tab in the Discord. Definitely feel free to share it. Now, Angel can, but she's definitely still a teenager as well. She's not ready to have any babies yet, but she can be on the lookout for sure. We do have some upcoming boys in the group. Alright, so I think I would like to have Marco make his way back to the tribe. There, he might set where Clara passed away and connect with him there. And then he might have that moment to... I could definitely see him he would send out a big call out, you know, sending respect to his past friend. And then he can pop over to his Sunpress Stone and share his wisdom to him. I think these guys are going to want to go... Well, I think Espresso would like to help Ruby meet some people. I could definitely see Espresso being hopeful. You know, maybe that she would fancy him. But they will get the chance to get to know each other. Vanu, oh, he loves hunting. He hasn't been hunting in so long. His son is so upset that he left him behind in the hunting expedition. Meticulia, she can pop here. And we've got these little cuties. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. Look at them! In fact, maybe we would end up having the little ones come meet up and get to meet their, you know, new best friends. In fact, it's kind of beautifully balanced. Hey, you got the 2 girls from Aeccon, you got the 2 boys from Meticulia. They're adorable. I love it. We actually do have a nicheling here that was called on by Klar on his last, you know, call out to the like Earthbound world. Tabitha. Hello, Tabitha. She's very, very interesting. She's got the beautiful scorpion tail. She's got 2 deformed paws. She's got a big body, so it seems like even though she's kind of got like a, that reminds me of like a T-Rex, right? They've got hopeless legs, but they're big and bulky and you don't mess with them. I don't know if she's able to actually poison everyone with her tail, because you need to have an attack. Oh, she does have an attack. From a big body. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Tabitha. She's kind of like our niche version of a T-Rex. So we'll have to have someone meet her properly. And if you guys are interested, she can join the tribe. How's Pan going? So he's doing pretty good. I think he's a little sad that they left, but he knows why they left. You could definitely see that Espresso was excited at the idea of getting to know the beautiful, beautiful priestess. I think we're good for today. Has Klar decided, our past Klar decided whether he wants to pick someone or wait? So Angel's keen to start looking for someone. I think she's starting to acknowledge that masculine powers that her father had and that her brother has, and would like to find a partner that's got a similar energy. I push forward my son to meet Tabitha. Yeah, okay. Well, he might even get there before our beautiful Pristone can. So I'm just going to wait till he embraces a new nicheling. Alrighty, so I think we're good to go the next day. I think with all this excitement, let's just, with this next day, I hope I haven't missed anyone getting old on us. No, I haven't. Alright, let's see how old everyone is. We've got the little ones, they're fine. Ubani's got 14 days left. Aecon's got 4. Marco's got 11. Aurora's got 18. Flamebite's got 5. So we've got a 4 or 5. Got 2 5s. Meticulia's getting a lot older too. So we do have a few that are getting older. So Aeccon, Meticulia, and it was, I believe, Flamebiter? Flamebiter, where are you? Yeah. Okay, so they're the 3 that are going to be passing away soon. It goes so fast. Cheers, Luna. Alright, I'm curious what your creativity has gotten you to delve into. So we can have a quick suss what you have there. Creative outlets. I love that. Oh, this is cool. Let me show what I'm looking at. So this is cool. So this is Luna's take on Klar. I like that you've kind of softened some of your features too, but he's fierce. That is really cool. Look at his tail. Oh, his tail looks so cool. I love this. Luna, thank you so much for sharing. Oh, that's so adorable. Yay. Oh, that's exciting. Klar's memory lives on. Tessa, I'm the 3rd oldest person on the island. I think you're like the 4th oldest. on the island at the moment. Alright, where are we on our journey? Where are we on our journey? We have, let's lay Clara's body to rest. We'll have Raven pop forward. Have these guys around. And we'll have that moment to bury him. And I could definitely see Angel wanting to hunt in his memory, so we'll let her do that next turn. And I think Clyde, now that he's got the freedom, he's not being watched over like a hawk from Clara, I think he's going to want to try and find his sister. Well, it's either his sister or he follows Aurora. Oh. What do you guys reckon? Would Kai want to go exploring with Aurora and Flameblighter? Or would he want to go see his sister? Remembering that he's used to, like, he grew up with parents that were very introverted. They liked being alone. Keep the warrior line going on. Yeah, the softened is just my art style. Luna, I love it. I absolutely adore your art style. That is a beautiful... Oh, that's so cool. And the fact that you aren't one to really dabble into niche, you did a beautiful niche reflection. Try to combine moose antlers, deer body, wolf snout. This is, yeah, this is definitely what it's like in niche. They're just bits and pieces of everything. Big fox ears and straight. I don't know what MLP stands for legs, but he's gorgeous. Blade, I'm in heir to my dad. Alright, and Ted. Blade. So, I'd assume it'd go to Espresso because he's the oldest. So he would be his dad's heir. But feel free, guys, to hydrate your nation and share which nation you are hydrating. I'm hydrating Australia. Oh, thank you, Ted. Appreciate it. Right, who are all the males that are eligible to Angel? Oh, MLB is My Little Pony. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Blade, I didn't even know I had a brother. Yes! Yeah, Espresso's your brother. He's over here. How could you not? That you guys look identical. The only things that are different is basically just your pattern. Everything else is the same. You guys are all definitely siblings. Bahamas! Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Keep forgetting you're from the Bahamas, Ted. Don't know if you just saw what I put in Creative Outlet. You put something in Creative Outlet too. What mischief are you getting up to? So, Ted is in the car world at the moment. And when you delete a lot of games to make space for a new one and you still don't have enough storage. Them feels. That's how I feel with The Sims constantly. Hey, that's a cool ride though. It's got a little bit of a Batmobile body vibe to me, which is quirky. Alright. Where are we here? What did you guys... Oh, I made Blade my heir. That's fair. I can respect that. He was around, and Espresso I think is being happy to be a little bit of a floater. Angel wants to make badly, but she doesn't want kids and she was an adult. Well, there is a few around, but she might need to go talk to Pristone to get guidance on who would be the best match for her and where to find them, because he knows where everyone in the tribe is. So I think if she is wanting to do that, she's going to want to talk to Pristone. And she's also going to, I think she's going to want to take this stag mole in honor of her father as well. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, in memory of Clara, that's so beautiful. My first time drawing moose antlers. You did a good job drawing moose antlers. They're beautiful. Oh, Yeah, I think Raven still miss Dad. What do you reckon Raven would want to do now? Is he still going to be wanting to look after his sister until she grows up? I imagine so. Alright. So, Kai, I think Kai... What do you want to do, Kai? Do you want to go and see your sister? Or do you want to go adventuring? Like, I feel like his heart wants to go exploring. Maybe he can just pop in and say like send a quick hi across the way. Maybe Beaker can bring it across. That might be a nice way to do it. And then he can continue on his travels. Coiswind, I think, is going to just keep an eye on these guys. She's very protective of them. She's taking it on as her task. And Marco is going to be popping over and just sharing some of his wisdom, some better understandings that he can about being a leader to his son, who is gathering all the knowledge that he can from his oak tree. And these guys, I think they want to do some more exploring, so let's let them do some exploring on the way. Pan, Mr. Pan, let's let him eat his food for the day. And we can pop over here and have the chance to meet Rivanu, who's bringing food to help his partner settle. We do have two elderly there over on this way, which I'm sure Espresso and Ruby would be happy to help with. Ruby popping in and meeting who she can on the way. I'm sure they'd be happy to help support the space for the elders on their passing. But the little ones getting to know each other, I think, is a huge... They really wanted to emphasize how powerful that can be. So we might let Acorn, she's going to want to rest up where her partner passed. So she's going to be here tending to them. Maita is going to be able to hold the space for these guys. Might even have the little ones kind of itch closer so that Meticulia can get herself comfortable near the nest, because that's where she's going to be wanting to pass herself. But look at Maita. Oh, she's so cool. Holding this space beautifully. And she's super excited to be following her father's legacy. And we have Tabitha here. Pristone will be probably wanting to acknowledge that we have... In fact, maybe Marco would be able to send over and meet her properly. Oh, she's sickly. Oh, she's going to need help as well. Going to have to send her to the healer. Which Pristone would be sharing is now in the hands of Maita. She is the new tribe shaman. She should probably have a ceremony to celebrate that. The brown fox looks like a fennec fox. Which... Do you mean this one? Or are you meaning not niche-wise? Okay, I think we're good to go the next day. I think as everyone's kind of like where I'd expect them to be. Have I missed anyone? No. Okay, well let's go the next day. I love the little, did you guys see the little green stars that were there? Super cute. Alright, Luna, you still have the chance, if you so wish, to have one of these baby nichlings as your own. There's a few that are unclaimed that you can contribute your essence to. And anyone else has joined, you have the chance to join the tribe. A few unclaimed nichlings. Alright, let's let... Rivanu is going to be wanting to be by his partner during this, and also with the kids. So we're going to have the kids pop over, even though Maita's giving them, looking after them extremely well. We'll have Acorn. She's definitely not going to let that slide before she settles down. Maita will continue to hold the space for them. Look at little Siri. Oh, she needs to have... I'm going to give her, for now, until she's claimed, she's going to have purple there, because I feel like that's fierce. What about pink? What if she had hot pink instead? No, 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 no. She'd either have Purple or blue? Oh, it's just something so mystical about deep purple. Is Raven an adult? Raven is an adult. Look at him, he's very, very fierce. You have to turn Ravenstones purple. I am not certain whether Blade wants to turn Ravenstones purple. And I don't know whether Wyatt wanted to change the crystal gem colours of his chest either. Alright, let's have... Are we going to be letting this new nicheling into the tribe, guys? What does that emote stand for, Og? You use it quite a lot. To me, it looks like a moon phase, but I'm assuming that's not what it is. Luna, eat the mushrooms. Eat the mushrooms. We got a new nicheling here. She's a wanderer. She's a sickly, wouldn't mess with wanderer that came by when Klar made his final call. It's gotta be a sign, right? Cause she's like the niche version of a T-Rex. Her arms are useless and small against her big body. But she's got big teeth, even if they're not practical big teeth. And you wouldn't mess with her. Alright. It looks like something I'd find on the side of the road. Yeah, she's quite interesting. Let's let Marco invite her in and send her towards the shaman. I feel like he would be willing to do that. But then he's going to pop back over to his son, I think, for a little while longer before he continues on his hunt. And Tabitha is going to head towards the shaman. Oh, she's so big and bulky. She's going to need help very quickly, though. She might not make it. But we can at least try. Alright, Angel's going to get this food for her father. And then she'll pop over and talk to Pristone about her soulmate. Coiswind is going to sit nearby these guys. Oh, Blade, go meet Ruby. Well, one of your sons, Og, has already met Ruby and is now escorting her to meet everyone else. And we've got Espresso, who is now trying to offer support with everyone here. Ruby helping. I think she's very excited to meet some interesting little healers. Now, here we can see that these guys are having their own little farewell. Take them a little bit away from the cover of the trees so they can say goodbye. Obviously he'll come back and see you again, but this is a big deal for them to be separated. They've only ever known each other, and they're very, very similar. But I think this is an exciting new chapter for Kai. He'd be really keen to go follow behind Aurora and Flamebiter. Oh! And he comes across a friendly bear on the way, which I think Beaker would be very, very happy to warm up to. And then we'll have Kai chase after these guys on their adventures. Quirky little Aurora and Flamebiter, who are on their explorations, which I think Marco would be very excited about. I think he's liking the idea of being able to explore the rest of the island. Marco really wants to explore the rest of the island, and Aurora and Flamebiter knew that Ikora's wish was to explore the island. So we'll do the rest of the exploration, and then we'll see if this is the generation that we go to a new island or not. The lore in this game, this playthrough, is extremely satisfying to listen to. Well, I'm glad, because I don't usually play like this. Sometimes I feel like my voice gets a bit monotone. I don't know how entertaining it is, but... No, Angel is bringing, has collected a an offering to her dad, and then she's gonna pop over and see. Oh, is that about the law? I hope so. Oh, Luna's gonna draw the bear. Well, I have to let you know what he looks like, but oh, the intensity of this storyline. I'm gonna take that as a good thing. That, or you're adding this music to balance the fact that I'm a bit monotone. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Og. Oh yes, the bear. Where'd the bear go? The bear's hiding. So you have to give me a moment and we'll put him back into light so you can see what the bear looks like, because he's pretty cool. Bear's pretty cool. We've got Pan here. Pan seems to be doing okay at just, you know, holding this space. I think he's starting to feel a little lonely, but it's an interesting area to be living in. So I think he's just accustoming himself to the space. Is there anyone else that I've missed? I think that's everyone. Let's go the next day then. And we're going to have to see if Tabitha is going to be able to be healed in time. I definitely see Mita helping. So we'd have to have Tabitha to go to Mita to be healed as much as Mita can, but she may not have the experience yet to be able to fully help. But she's sent her on course, and I reckon Espresso would try to help her on course. She's not very fast, so I don't know if she's going to make it or not, but at least they can help. They don't want to go too far because they do want to say farewell to these guys, but they might, you know, just try to help free the way a little bit. And we've got Ruvan who is here with his partner, wanting to be as close and supportive as possible. And the little children, we definitely want them to be popping over. And Siri staying by her mama. Let's load the energies over here. How are we going with Pan? Pan's going to need that food this time. I might get him to start clearing this space so he's prepared if he needs the other one. Where did that bear go? There he is. Let's pop over Beaker so you can get another good look at the bear. So this is our friendly, peaceful bear. Gotta love the jolly look in his face. He looks so peaceful. His eyebrows, the exact same eyebrows as my father. My father's eyebrows look exactly like that. He's very cute. He's very cute. He does seem very friendly. Quirky and cute. He's definitely, the eyebrows are very interesting. They remind me of my grandfather too. It must be going through the bloodlines. My like father, like son. My next niche is going to be named Jomunganda. Oh, that's going to sound cool. How would you pronounce that? The World Serpent. I love that vibe. Luna. Luna. That's not cute. My drawing's going to be cuter. Oh, good. Oh, good. Alright, well let's have Angel. She's going to collect these remains and then she's going to race as quickly as she can over to Pristone because she wants to be able to send it potentially towards her soulmate. Big deal. Raven is obviously going to be trying to keep a close eye on his crazy sibling, and maybe he'd be asking Pristone for guidance towards a mate as well. There is Quiswind here. She is unmated if he has warmed up to her looking after them, but there is a few females that are going to be growing up, so that's something to note as well. Og. Afenver. That's how you'd pronounce the name, Og? Can you let me know how you'd pronounce the name? Jomunganda? Jomunganda? Any help? Alright, let's have Pristone is going to continue collecting his knowledge. And sharing his knowledge, as you just saw. He just did a call out to share his knowledge. And Marco is going to do some hunting. I know he is a bit on the older man side, but he will never stop hunting. Hunting is in his blood. We got these guys here, might as well have Sprocket. She's so cute. These guys might actually be thinking to have another one, I reckon. We might let them settle up to each other. And I don't know if I gave them... I did give them genes. So she embraced the saber-toothed fangs and the armored body in honor of her father. And Beaker just did a really, really good fertility. So I might let these guys try for another one. I reckon they're ready for another one. Which would be in the next 8 days. Especially because they had such a stunning little child here. Like, Faraday is amazing. I said Jomanganda? Okay, good. Raven's gonna protect his siblings and family now that his dad is gone. Yeah, I could definitely see Raven taking that on. He would be interested in asking Pristo for his wisdom about a soulmate though, surely. Alright, let's have Kai. He's gonna head in this way. He does have the ability to pick the berries from this bush. He's more excited to be exploring them than collecting resources, but I think he's excited to be on the what's the term? To be an adventurer. He'd be loving that. He's a little bit of a he's used to his dad's solidarity, so I don't know if he'd be like, oh my gosh, I really, really, really need a mate, but we'll see if someone ends up coming across his path. For sure. Right, these guys have 3 more days, so they're definitely loving spending time with their family here. Alright, I think that's everyone. How close is Flame? So Flame is 3. Acorn's 2, oh gosh. And then Meticuli is 3. Alright, let's go next day. When Angel is adult, she's going to leave. Yeah, she's on a mission. Angel is on a mission. But remembering too, Mr. Og, that Angel is of the essence of Wyatt. So he's overall got the influence of which direction she goes. Hopefully she'll use what I taught her. It seems like Angel is a little bit like go, go, go without thinking. So she might, but she might need to learn a few lessons first. You have to wait and see. Okay. Where are we all? Well, we're going to be needing to get ready to say goodbye to Acorn, because she's about to pass. And I think we'd have Flamebiter wanting to settle somewhere as well. I don't know if I can see any nests nearby. Don't know if there's any nests nearby. So we might just let him settle in next to his friends here. Oh! Oh! Pan! You found a friend! Look at this! You just ate your fruit, may I add. You kind of need those. But look at this! Nasha! He looks like a little Nasha too. Oh my gosh, Pan would be so ecstatic. He would welcome him in without even thinking twice. Hi, Nasha! He's so sweet! Oh, he's got a friend now! That's awesome! Oh, yay! Alright, well, he's going to be needing to stay near this food now because Nasha tried to eat his berry, but he's very much spoken to Nasha and been like, these are really important, can you please not eat him? He's got a new friend! Isn't that adorable? Oh, welcome in, little Nasha. He's really cute. And who else is about? I guess Marco would probably pop his head in and say, you know, wish a farewell as well. He might do hunting while he's at it. It's a good way that he would show respect. And we need to get Tabitha. I don't know if Tabitha's going to get there in time, because she already took this fruit when she shouldn't have. I don't know if there's any other close ones nearby. But she'll go on her travels and try and get there, which I don't think she will. But at least on her way there, she'll be able to have some support. That's another trouble that's there. Alright, let's have Angel skittle straight up to Pristone, ask for his wisdom. Alright, let's see. He has the ability to know where everyone is. So he'd be wanting to also acknowledge that she would be wanting and be drawn to another strong warrior energy. Someone that represents the energies of her brother and her father. A male that is strong, like a brother and father. Is there any in the tribe at the moment? Well, there is the amazing Kai, who is a very, very close family friend. I think Kla would be very pleased for his daughter to be paired up with Bumbo's child. But he's not super strong. And neither is Dukvan or Orion. I think you'd definitely prefer matching up with Kai over them. Or does she need to wait? There is Nasha. I think he would say a good pair for her would be Kai. Let's just confirm that that is a possibility. G-A-I-F. But this is something that she can either choose. She's got two options. She can follow the direction to Kai, which Og doesn't feel is strong enough. The only other option that she has is to wait. And either she will know when her soulmate is going to be present, or she can come back to him and ask. Liquid marshmallow, my gosh. Alrighty, and then if Raven were to come over as well and ask for his wisdom, what would Pristone share? Well, there is the forever desirable Ruby. There is also the beautiful healers. You've got Siri, who's a little bit on the fiery side, which I have yeah, maybe. He might like a little bit of a witch energy. Or you've got Maita. There is also Koiswind. Is that someone, Blade, that you reckon should be interested in? She's been following them. I don't know if he is attracted to Koiswind, but she has raised them. Maybe he sees her more as a mum figure. There is also the beautiful Faraday, who I feel would be very much blessed by Kla. That is the granddaughter of Bumbo. See, that would be a possibility. C-H-I-G. That would be a pairing as well, whether it were to be with Faraday. So there is we do have a few choices here. Is there like a preference that Raven has? Is Raven making moves with Ruby? If he so chooses, he can. Because there's a few options. Like, you've got the Witch Vibes, which has the healing abilities associated to it as well. You've got the line of Bumbo, which has brought strength in Faraday. You've got the desired Ruby, but she's got a few potential suitors, so that's at the moment not a locked in potential. So there is a few options. Oh, Luna finished my version of the bear. Interesting. Well, there's a few that are making moves on Ruby. Espresso is warming up to Ruby. Pristone could be drawn to Ruby. I feel like that would be a really strong leadership pair. There's also, I think they're the main. Yeah, so there's the potential of 3 males chasing after Ruby right now. Yeah, so they're the options. So we can kind of send you in those directions and let you know where those potential females are. Let's go see what we've had Luna pop in. For the friendly bear? Oh my gosh, that is adorable. He's so cute. He's so cute! I love him. I love how you gave him glasses. He is absolutely adorable. He's absolutely adorable. What do you reckon, friendly bear? Are you impressed? Is our peaceful bear impressed? I don't know. I can't seem to ask him. We'll have to go ask him. That is so cute. Oh, the ghost of Clark is taking to Raven. Is talking to Raven. He's got some berries and flowers and smarts. I love it. It's so cute. I love it. Alrighty, let's have... So I think Ruby is wanting to offer some support because this is going to be Tabitha's last day. And we're going to be saying goodbye to Acorn, so we need to be in preparation for that. I think we'd have Espresso. He's already found... That might be the burial site because I think that's pretty close to where they buried her partner. So we'll let him be the one that buries her there. Luna, if he has a personality, it would be the wise, smart, caring old bear. I love that. That is so cute. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love it so much. I'm going to have to add all these images to our tribe adventures so that we've got reference to them. That'd be so cute. LJ! Hey Stunner, how are you? Welcome on in. We're doing something a little bit different to Dinkum, or cooking. I've been seeing that you've been popping on Dinkum. How is the Dinkum play going? Blade, had an ad break. Alright, did you hear all the options? What are your thoughts on where they go? Well, Angel's going to be... I think she's a little disheartened that she has to wait. But I guess that just means that she can go chasing after rabbits again. Poor Raven. He's there given so many options of potential partners and now he's got to be chasing after a crazy sister of his. At least with some of the acorns of wisdom nearby, that should help. LJ, Dinkum has been great. Got my mum on stream yesterday playing Stardew Valley. That would be amazing. Your mum sounds like a complete vibe. If you guys have not already, please go check out the beautiful, beautiful LJ. She plays super chill games kind of like we do. She's really fun, really cool. We had a Overcooked sesh with her just the other day. So yes, if you haven't already, go check out her vibes. Send her some love and support as well. So Blade, your options are, you have the shamans and witch energies, which is the healers. They are both potential mates, I believe. Let me just double check. Where did our beautiful Raven go? Let me just double check that their genetics match. ICBC. ICBC. Yeah, so they are potentials. ED. Alright, Ruby. Even though she's very sought after, she is also a potential. Or there is Faraday, who is also an available option. There's probably a better hold on either one of the witch shaman, one of the healing sisters, or on Faraday than there is over Ruby. Yes, that's an idea. Amitate's popping on too. Oh gosh, the Terra pair are on. Imitate and LJ are married, I believe. They're definitely partners, and they're an absolute vibe. Like I said, we played Overcooked with them the other day, so you can watch the VOD if that interests you. I hope you're well, Imitate. We're doing some niche. It's very chill. It's a bit like a strategy-based survival game. but we've turned it into like a story mode. We have like a lore, we have a journey, my community. They have their own nichlings, as we call them, little characters that they get to have an influence on and help me on their story. It's really, really cute. Angel is old enough to take care of herself. Oh gosh, Olga's definitely have his say in it. Luna, the Misa brothers are my favourite stop motion characters in a winter movie. I have no idea who they are, Luna. You're gonna help me with that. Which one is best for Raven? The healing? If he's drawn to healing, you've got two of the healing nichlings here. One is a little bit more on the fiery side. She's got the witch energies going on, so she's a little bit on the fiery side. And then you have Maita, who is more on the shamanic side. She's a bit more grounded, a bit more chill. But they are the healing sisters. Aedet, awesome! It looks fun. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's chill. It's quirky. I'm playing in a different way than I usually do. I'm usually very much the strategy-based player. But yeah, we're playing in more of a story mode, which is a bit different. I might need to jump up and do the strategy version of the game as well, because I do have a playthrough of that. But this is our storytelling. This is where my community is really involved in the journey that we go. Oh, LJ, my absolute pleasure, darling. Of course, of course. Are you going to be streaming today? LJ and Aedet are Aussies, like me. You never heard of Snow Miser and Heat Miser? No. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Is it Miser? Miser? Og, I might have to be my oldest son's baby. Yeah, you have to see what comes up. White, I've got some pescetti. What the hell is that? Like, Angel will always be in my heart, though. Aww. Oh, howdy. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Oh gosh, this is dangerous. We just got Fran drop in too. And Fran is Aedet. Well, from memory, it is LJ's mum. Is that correct? I've got the right side of it, but she streams as well. She's a vibe. Howdy, howdy. I say howdy, howdy all the time too, Fran. So yeah, that's super duper fun. You guys, welcome in. Nice to have your energy here. We're in chill mode. We're in chill mode. Chill mode. I love this. I love this. So, well, I'm assuming you guys don't know niche. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be going along the storyline as we go. I love how you three like come in together. It's like you just. Oh, you guys are adorable. Okay, so Blade. Okay, he's feeling in the healing direction. Alright, well, if that's the case, Pristone's going to send him in the right direction to meet the healing girls. And he can decide when he meets them who he resonates with more. But that sounds really exciting. I love that idea because we do have two very, very different personalities here. But they're both very, very connected with their healing and their practices. So that'll be super duper cool. How are we with everyone? We've got Coiswind here. I don't think she's wanting to go too far from everyone, but she's also respecting they're starting to get their independence. She's basically be their babysitter from day one. And we've got Sprocket here, who is now pregnant. She's got 7 days to go. To those that have just joined, if you want to have a nicheling as your own, so basically you can kind of claim, it's kind of like claiming a nicheling, and you get to give them a personality, and which is actually something that Atrona will have to do when he pops back in, because Atrona just embraced this little Faraday, that's who he named her, because his original nicheling passed away. So I let everyone have at least one of their own family members in the tribe. We do have a few that do not yet have a claim, so if you'd like to become part of the family, you can. You give them personality, you give them a few likes and dislikes, and you get to influence what direction they kind of go in the storyline. As you can hear, everyone's kind of having their own little influence in the chat. That's because they've got their own nicheling in the tribe, and yeah, they all have kind of like their influence and all. So we do have a few that you can rename them. You can choose the colors on their chest. We've got Dukvan here. He needs to be claimed. We've got Orion, who is also someone to be claimed. We've got our little witch healer, which is Ciri, which I thought was fitting. She gives me like Ciri vibes from Witcher, who also needs to be claimed, as well as Maita, who's the shaman, the Charwoman, I should say, who's a bit more grounded and chill. They've got a bit more of a personality than these guys. These guys just seem like they're really chill, laid back, quirky. We'll probably get a bit adventurous later on. But yeah, you can help me pick a personality if that's who you guys resonate. But we do have more babies coming in. Always have more babies, so there's more opportunities if you guys want to join. LJ, first time I've ever seen the gameplay, to be honest. Yeah. It's really cute. It's a really fun, chill survival version of gameplay. I would recommend watching my YouTube playlist of Adam's journey. I think it's called like Adam's Quest or Adam's Journey. That will give you a really good idea of how the game works. This is more of a story kind of telling playthrough, so it's less about, you know, how to play the game and the different options and really delving into genetics and survival. So if that's an interest, you can use my YouTube link on my profile to suss that out. Luna, you're missing out on the Christmas movies. Yeah, without a Santa Claus and a Mice Brothers Christmas. Sometimes I find the Christmas movies a bit too much. Go grind yourself in some snow. It doesn't snow here. Like LJ and LJ's and Tate and Fran, they will all be able to resonate. It doesn't snow where we live. We don't have snow. I can't ground myself in snow. It's hot outside. Is Dukvan a male? Yes, so Dukvan and Orion are both males. It sounds different, yeah. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, definitely go check it out. And like I said, if you want to become part of the family, let me know. It is stinking hot in Australia. Yeah, luckily there's a bit of a nice breeze today. Less so yesterday. But it definitely feels like Christmas time now, right, guys? Where it feels like there's a little bit more of a humid... It's not humid heat, but it definitely feels like you can feel the heat in your space now. Like it's a whole energy difference. The cicadas. It's like still light outside at 8 o'clock at night. Yeah. We are definitely in Christmas time. Christmas in summer is kind of sucky. Yeah, it's interesting. It's either pouring down rain on Christmas Day, or you're so hot, you're just sweating on the spot. Travel to snow and play it yourself. Blade, I have a problem. What do you mean? It's stinky cold in England. Blade, what's your problem? Okay, so... I think most of the tribe I think we're about ready now to say farewell to Acorn. Oh, and we had Dukvan just grew up. Alright guys, if you want to join me and sending lots and lots and lots of love in the chat for our beautiful Acorn. She was really, really fun for Devon to create. And she's been with us for a long time. Really quirky, fun, bubbly. Yeah, she's been a blessing to have on the journey. So if you guys want to send some love in Acorn, and we'll give her a big farewell and thank her for being a part of the tribe. It's crazy to think how quickly she's passed on. She's had some beautiful kids. She may have lost a child. She lost a beautiful son. But she does have these two beautiful healers that she's brought in. So we'll send all the love. And when you guys are ready, I will play us some... we'll give her a send-off, a worthy send-off. And if you guys want to give me a countdown as well... Thank you, beautiful Acorn. Thank you. Alright, countdown from 3 when you guys are ready. Oh, blessed to think it's been so quickly. We'll miss her tumbly, bubbly energy. It's okay. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Acorn. Oh, blessed be. Thank you for sending the love to her, guys. And we'll have Espresso straight away is going to step in and bury her for them. Yeah. And we'll just have, well, Marco is going to be offering some food to this tribe in his version of how we show support. He's only with us for a few more days as well. But it is Meticulia's last day, and it is also now Flamebiter's last day as well, so we'll be having to say goodbye to them. So we'll let the family nearby, so this is Meticulia and her partner and her 2 kids. We'll have Maita's going to step into her place, which is in where her father used to spend a lot of his time, between his sacred bushes where he creates all his practices. Oh my gosh, Tabitha survived? Oh, I don't know how much longer she will be able to though, because I don't think there's any healing fruit on there, and that's what she needs. No, Ruby's there. Is there anyone else there? She's not the best. She's not the best eyesight. I can hear something moving. I think it's just bunnies. There's a lot of bunnies now. And Nash, do you wanna? Oh, he doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have all the strength. I don't think she's gonna be able to get there in time, which is a shame. But she tried. She did try. And Tabitha and Espresso did try to help out as well. But now we can wait to say goodbye to the Meticulia, and then we also do have Flamebiter surrounded by his friends and family, so we can say goodbye to him as well. But he's been a beautiful companion. He had a son, but he lost it to a bluebird, and it was sickly as well, which doesn't help. We'll let Pan enjoy his company with his new friend. You can't stand next to his new friend, but at least he can be nearby. And then, yeah, it seems like Raven was interested in going towards the Healing Sisters. So is this going to be where he leaves his sister? Like, Blade, are you ready to let her out of your sights on her crazy endeavors? Or do you want to wait till she grows up? Blade, that's okay. No, you're super active. You're having influence. Raven's having a very interesting storyline, so it's really cool. Very cool journey. Angel acting like how Acorn was when she first became adult. Yeah, Angel's acting like Acorn. Yeah, Acorn's like, I just go roll. I want to go rolling, polling, tumbling, exploring everywhere. And poor Sorrow was having to look after like 5 little kids at the same time, and Acorn was not making it easier for her. Sorrow was an incredible nicheling. Skeleton. Luna, what do you mean by skeleton? Angel's like, Raven, go away. Of course she would say that. That doesn't mean that her brother's going to be like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to let you go away. He knows she's mischief. But I'm glad that he believes that she's capable. And I'm sure, like, Quizwind won't be too far behind. She might keep an eye on where she goes. But I think Raven is ready to go see if he can, yeah, meet the Healing Sisters. That's where apparently he's got a potential mate. So why wouldn't you explore that? It's very exciting. Pristone's wisdom. He's kind of now becoming the matchmaker. Oh, I'm excited for these guys to have another little baby. That's going to be really, 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 really cool. Alright, let her keep picking off the bush, and we'll have Beaker look after her. I think Bumbo will be impressed with how he's looking after little ones, especially with his gorgeous new little grandchild. Right, have I missed anyone? This might be the end of the day, which means we are now saying goodbye to Flamebiter and Meticulia. I might look at Meticulia for this one because she was Akina's nicheling. She was created by the beautiful Akina. So if we could send some love to say goodbye to these amazing nichelings, if we can, that would be incredible. And sending them with Humphrey's guidance as well. Beautiful Humphrey. We'll get the farewell thing going as well. We can say a big goodbye to these guys. Oh, so much love in here for them. I love it. Alrighty, Wyatt. All good, darling. I'll make sure Angel doesn't get into too much mischief. Luna. Og. Where's Moon? I think Moon got a little upset because there was none of her Sorrow's children's available, so she's waiting for there to be Sorrow's grandchildren that she can be still a part of the legacy from. That's who she wants her next nicheling to be, so I'm assuming that's where she is. Then I'm trying to find something new to draw. I mean, animal died, this skeleton. Oh, skeleton. That makes more sense. Day of the Dead is all about celebrating death and those who passed. It's so powerful. I do love that. In my eyes, it's better than sadness. Yeah, we're meant to celebrate death. Death is about that closing of a cycle for rebirth to happen. It's not, you know, the idea of loss. That's not what death is meant to be about. It's meant to be about rebirth. And that's where I think a lot of our beliefs now are really quite backwards. I celebrate death and I get excited because with death comes rebirth. And when you are able to tap into psychic abilities too and have the awareness of energetic awareness, you realize that energy is like limitless. It never ends. So you still have access to those that have passed, and you also have awareness of where that energy goes afterwards too. It just a whole different world. Like I'm not afraid of death, and there's a sense of excitement about that end instead of a sense of fear and loss. We're gonna party in the afterlife. Angel is a troublemaker for sure. As Raven searching for a mate. Raven, yeah, I've got him. So he was guided towards the healers, the healing girls, and it seems like Angel was quite happy to be doing her own exploring. So I think he's ready to explore the idea of having a soulmate and then just see what he thinks. He doesn't know, there was no clarity on which one he'd like, so maybe he can just go meet them and see who he resonates with. Draw claw, but wearing Bones as armor. That would be a vibe. Okay, where are we with everything? We're saying goodbye to these guys now. So if you guys want to give me a countdown from 3, we'll say goodbye to Meticulia and Flamebiter. I thank them for everything that they've done for us. So beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, beautiful Meticulia. Blessed be. I love that. Although I don't know if it's a good omen that a bluebird survived when that's happened. Luckily we do have a Marco here, and he will not allow that bluebird to have free reign. And we've also got Flamebiter over here that we've said bye to. I don't know if any of these guys have a digging ability though. So to bury him they'd have to try and find someone. But we'll definitely have... I think this is one that Rivani's going to want to do himself. So he's going to go over and he's going to bury her in this spot here. And we'll let these guys, send their blessings. But I think they're ready to keep moving on. So we'll have Espresso continue this way. Where's this bluebird? This bluebird is not going to stick around too long with Marco there. But we'll let them continue on their way now. And meet as many new people as we can. Oh my gosh! And we've got Raven, who is going to be reuniting with his brother, which is going to be amazing. He hasn't seen his brother in a long time. Look at them, they are so similar. I think the only differences between them is the fact that they're just different patterns. Is it just different patterns, or is one a different body? No, the only difference between these guys is just the fact that they've got a different pattern and slightly different, what's the term I'm looking for? Reproductive genetics, I guess you can say. Immune genes. Other than that, they're exactly the same. LJ, okie dokies, lovely. I'm off to do some jobs. I hope you have a fantastic espresso stream. Thank you so much for popping on. It means a lot. You have a gorgeous energy. Send you lots of love and light. Thank you, Fran, for popping on too. Appreciate you. Excited for you guys to be here. Yeah. every single one of you guys are all the same, like including Angel, because she's your younger sister. The only difference is your pattern type, and like, yeah, just your pattern. Everything else is identical, basically. Luna, why can't all the beliefs be true? You die, but before you get to be reborn, you linger a while for a bit in order to see your own funeral and see who loves you most. See, the loves you most is kind of more of an egoic response. When you release a lot of those, when you release your human form, majority of those attachments are not there anymore. When you go back into spiritual form, you're just the energy of love. You are love. So you're not there to see who loves you most, because you don't validate yourself from other people, but you're there to support those that loved you, to help them through their journey. Blade. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Espresso. Look at you guys. I love that. Brother vibes. Awesome brother vibes. What have I missed here? Blade, you see the beautiful Ruby. Yes, she is absolutely gorgeous. She's very, very beautiful, and she's going to be wanting to settle down soon as well, so I don't know if she's going to end up getting around to meet the whole tribe but before time is up, so she might circle back. She might be circling back to Pristo now. But yeah, I guess, like, this is a choice. Raven can either have his heart taken by Ruby and pursue her, as it seems like Espresso is kind of low-key doing as well, or he does have the ability to get to know the Healing Sisters, which was another potential mate that Pristone mentioned to him. So there's a few options. Explain Ghost saying their names and stuff then. So it kind of depends sometimes on how attached a spirit's energy is to, like, its, I guess you can say its past egoic form. Like whether there's been some serious attachments to fear and attachments to the physical realm, the 3D realm, that doesn't allow them to pass on to the metaphysical world. So, which is all their soul choosing as well. Like, your soul chooses everything that happens. So if there is, for some reason, like an angry spirit or an angry entity, it's attached to the 3D physical world because of a fear, because of an inability to embrace that love energy. So that's why it can connect its energy to an object or to a building or to a house, like something that had meaning to it. Sometimes that can also be in the sense of ones that are, you know, not in a space to be, you know, of a disruptive, or I guess you could say evil presence. Sometimes you have ones that just, you know, attach to a house because that or an object because it meant so much to them, and they can't quite detach from that human necessity to you know, be in the human world. It's really in depth. It is really in depth. Raven is looking at Espresso. It's so wholesome. I can't. Aren't they adorable? Aren't they adorable? It's good to see the brothers back together again. Oh, my heart. So beautiful. Alright, well, we'll let the boys mull over, you know, whether Espresso is like getting defensive over Ruby or not, or whether Raven wants to pursue Ruby or get to know the Healing Sisters. We'll see. Obviously, he sees the Healing Sisters and is like, oh, they're a bit young, but we'll let him see what his heart feels. But over here, we do have Pan. Pan can go... I might have a swipe at that rebel. Go away, rebel. Can Marco get that bird yet? No. Definitely keeping an eye on the bird though. I think the bird's just like over maybe this tile over here, so it's a bit hard to get to. But I think he's going to take that as his moment to leave, because he's going to want to clear the skies to make sure it's safe. So he's going to keep an eye on that bird. He might be able to attack it on the next turn. Oh my god, an angel's definitely going to be hunting that bundle down. That bluebird's just out of reach. I have Coiswin not being too far behind. Keep an eye on that. Oh, getting so close. Alright, we might have Espresso helping with this little section to help these guys out. I'm sure he would be nice enough to do that. And then I guess Raven will come and meet Ruby. Because, oh my gosh, she's just so fire and beautiful. And she's definitely going to be wanting to settle down with a partner soon, so. I'm glad that Og isn't being too controlling. Raven, where's your heart deciding? Where, can we get it now? Where is this bluebird? It's like just out of reach. Alright, now these guys, they can try. I think they'd probably maybe try to bury it themselves, but they don't have the ability to. And how far off now is Sprocket? So Sprocket is 5 days away. And we've got little Faraday. He's going to be wanting to do some more exploring now that she's gaining her confidence. Is there anyone that I've missed? Oh my gosh. This bird is just being so sneaky. Which I'm sure Marco is getting very frustrated with. So Marco passes away in 6 days. So let's go the next day now. And just double check on how old everyone is. So, Marco's got 5 days left. Espresso's going to be wanting to find someone soon too. What's the age difference with Raven and Espresso? It's a bit of an age gap. So, 44, 45. So, Espresso is basically the same age as Ruby, which is definitely a thought. Raven would be there's still a little bit of an age gap, but he's a little bit closer there. So I don't know if that's something to acknowledge, the fact that Ruby might be more drawn to Espresso because of the age. Raven, Angel, Aurora's got 12 days. Ravania's got 8. Okay, so the next two to pass will be Marco or Ivanu. Is it Draco the Squid? Hi! Welcome in. I love the name. It's so good. The antlers. How cool do these antlers look? Super, super cool. Blade. It's got to be Ruby. How could you not be taken by her, right? Well, he might be curious enough to join them on their journeys. He probably wouldn't like mind the idea of joining his brother in travels anyway. So I think their plan is to go back round and visit Pristone. Because that's what Ruby was kind of guided to do on her path. She's like, you know, meet the people in the tribe, see what her heart decides. If you can't straight up pick someone, then come back to me and we'll kind of bring clarity. Other options, Blade, would be the Healing Sisters or our Faraday. They are the other available females at the moment. We've got Angel. Angel is very proud of herself. I think she's enjoying some independence. She may be a little bit out of whack though, because she's used to having her brother always there. She might be feeling a little lonely. Preston's still gathering his knowledge. We'll definitely have Maita wanting to collect the sacred berries. Looking after little Siri. She's definitely taken Siri under her wing. And I think these guys are going to, continue on their journey. Well, Espresso was leading them, and I don't think Raven would want to leave the beautiful Ruby out of his sight either. I think he's very smitten. Ruby is a wanderer, so her soul is claimed by the nichling gods. And we're going to have the little ones come as close as they can, and Dad's going to bury their mama right there, right in that spot. And then he's going to come and snuggle in with these kids, and they can have that moment to think on and celebrate her. How close are we getting now? New baby in 4 days! It's good to see so much rain happening though. Little Faraday, she's so cute. She's super duper cute. Did Acorn have another child? Acorn had 2 kids. Oh, Devon! You've come in time that you can pick a nicheling. We just lost Devon. We just lost Acorn. She's here. Her daughter Maita is looking over her remains, and they're doing some blessed rituals and ceremonies. But she's got 2. Yes, Acorn just passed away. But she's got her daughters here, so she's got her more grounded shaman woman child Maita, who's definitely a little bit more like her dad in her presence. And then we've got the fiery little witchy Siri, who is the youngest daughter of Acorn, and she loves using her healing abilities in more of a witchy kind of way. Welcome to the jungle, we got fun and games. Welcome to the crazy jungle crew, Draco. I love this. Soul claimed by adventure. Yeah, I guess you could go with that. Draco, at any point too, if you wanted to have a nicheling of your own, you can definitely have your energy join. Oh, Raven Espresso might need to fight for Ruby and Ignesco nicheling. We don't need to fight. I reckon Pristone would be like, there's no need to fight. Testosterone, balance yourself. Og, I see you eyeing my son's. Ruby. She's got so many options. The thing is though, is they're very, very similar. They're very, very similar. The only main difference is that Espresso is more closer to her age than Raven is. Espresso seems like he's quite light-hearted, but you know, he's been a little bit more like open to adventure, and he's very sweet though. He's very, very sweet. Raven has a little bit of a protective kind of energy to him. He's very supportive. He's probably a little bit more grounded than Espresso is. We'll see. Ooh, Luna. I drew Zombie Claw. Interesting. I'd be very intrigued. Draco Watercamper. Every time I hear that, I just end up seeing myself going like, what is it? I can't even think. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to let that slide. Blade, as Sherry Cole once said, we gotta fight for this love. Oh gosh, I can't in the top of my head note how that song goes, but I'm worried. Ooh, alright, Luna, we might just see what... Ooh, interesting. Let me just let you guys see what she drew. This is Zombie Claw. How interesting is Zombie Claw? What's happened to Zombie Claw's other paw? What is... Oh dear, Zombie Claw. Oh dear. Oh, it's a gravestone behind? That's quirky. He's coming out of the ground. I see. That's quirky. Well done. I mean, if Og likes it, then that's the main thing, because that is his claw. So, Miss Devon, nobody has claimed Siri. So if you would like to claim Siri as your own, she is all yours. You can choose to change her name if you wish. You can choose her chest colours if you wish. But yeah, if you want her to be your own, you can absolutely go for it. Luna, you got to clam one paw at a time. Alright, well, that bird is still just unreachable. So close though. Marco is counting down the days that he can take it out. Do you need... Yes, you need to get another healing fruit into you though, my dear. Yeah, now Marco can finally take out that bird. And then I think he might want to soon be looking to a place to settle. He might want to... I could so see him settling in the tree and passing in the tree. That way he can be with his son as well. Also, it's probably not a bad idea to put yourself in the queue. Like, for example, Og or Moon if she were to be on. Because if you use the command join, you end up being a part of the queue. And then if you're on stream, if you're at the top, then you get the first choice. For example, if the first child of, you know, the first grandchild of Clara, we would know who would have the first option of that, whether it be either Moon or Clara, example, because I know you both are really interested in that. So yes, just something to note. Gracie, if you want more Twitch mods, give me a shout. I'll be happy to help. Oh, yes, Blade, thank you so much. I will definitely keep that in mind. That would mean a lot, because I do struggle kind of doing the balancing, so that would be great. Thank you. Luna, I'm going to eat apples. Apples are good. I do respect the apples. Any new males? And where is Angel? There is no new males. And Angel is over here. There she is. Yes, you can definitely have Siri. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are using the viewers bot, so now I need to get out the viewers bot. Because this is the first time it's actually being used. I've got to remember how to use it. I think I can get it on my profile. So let's just go into my profile. But yes, I think straight off the bat, our beautiful Devon, because Og is currently waiting for a particular nicheling, which means if you'd like Siri, you can have Siri. She looks very orange on this screen. All these orange nichelings are more red on my screen than they seem. She may look orange, but she's red. I should be doing it here. She's actually red. It's much lighter on there, which is interesting. The biggest question is, if Espresso ends up with Ruby, will Raven end up with Maita? He can end up with Maita, or he can potentially end up with Siri if, with Devon's influence, she likes that pairing. But yes, I'm glad that's muted, but I want to go to my page. Extensions. What about my extensions? Where are my extensions? Extensions. I think I can just use Q, can't I? This is new to me, so we'll figure it out together. Okay. Oh, amazing. Okay. Now I've got a Q. I know what's going on. So, for starters, the beautiful Devon is choosing Siri to be her new nicheling, which means, Devon, do you want to keep her name as Siri? Or would you like to change her name? Can we name her Cinnamon? Absolutely, we can call her Cinnamon. So we've got Cinnamon. Beautiful. So, Miss Devon, feel free to give her a brief personality and her 3 likes and her 3 dislikes, but you can, if you'd like to kind of get to know her a little bit more first, you can. And Draco, you also have the option to pick a nicheling yourself, whether you want to pick one that's available, if you'd like to wait. So Draco, we do have Dukvan. You can change the name, you can change the chest color, and you give them their own personality. But you've got Dukvan or Orion, who is Ruvanu's, and we just lost Meticulia. But they're there, and the other one, I think at the moment they are the only two available, but we do... Oh, and Kai, of course. We've also got Kai over here, is also waiting for someone who would like to embrace his essence. The son of Bumbo and Ruby. Not the fire Ruby, that's the original poisonous Ruby. Orion likes... You like the vibes of Orion? So this is the beautiful Orion here, who's very, very sweet. Yeah, would you like to embrace Orion? You absolutely can do that. Cinnamon is a gorgeous name. You know, honestly, I'm better at writing than drawing. But you still express with drawing, and that's super powerful. Draco! I don't know what this does, but let's go! You become part of the family, Draco. That's what this means. You get to become part of the family. Amazing. Do you want to change Orion's name? Oh, that's so beautiful, Og. My son Raven, try your best and know your dad loves you no matter what. To Remy. Ooh, I like that. Do you want to change his chest color? So I might wait till tomorrow when he's got a movement left so you can see the color properly, but there's a few different chest colors that you can choose. At the moment he's green, but there is a few other ones. As you can see, there's blue one there, purple one there. Yeah, there's a few different options there. Well, that's exciting. Awesome. Alright, well, let's have these guys, they're trying to dig up this root. Hey, yay! So they just managed to bury a flame biter who's been a part of their journey for a while. I think that's really sweet. Get that moment to spend that time with him. Kai isn't as close to flame biter, but he's glad that he was able to comfort Aurora, seeing as they're now on this adventure together. I think... Okay, so let's go the next day. We'll look at the colours for Draco, and I'll let Devon pop in if she'd like to pick a colour for her at all. And I'm just going to do a quick scribble. Draco the squid, so good. Who has just claimed Remy. Devon, thinking maybe orange. Feel like that could be fitting. Oh, she's so cute. She looks so much more red on my stream. She's like, the way that I see her, she's like a deep... She's like, ooh, she's like a deep maroony red. Not super maroon. He's more maroon. It's like a deep, it's a dark red that I see her as. Can Angel go talk to the leader to seek more soulmate guidance? Yeah, absolutely. If she so wishes. Blade, I won't fail him, that's a promise. Oh, I love that. Alright, so let's go the next day because I think that's everyone's turn. And then we'll give Orion the chance, well, Draco to see the colour choices for Orion. So, Devon and Draco, first up, welcome into the tribe. This is super exciting. You have the opportunity to pick a personality for your new family member, and they get 3 likes and 3 dislikes, so feel free to just share that in the chat. Luna, I'm gonna head out. Oh, good, thank you so much for joining, Luna. Such a pleasure to have you here. Love your vibes. Your drawings are amazing. Keep doing them. Excited that you are nearly finished your book as well. Oh, you mentioned you finished and you're going to be publishing it soon. Either way, love and appreciate your energy, and I look forward to catching you next time. Yeah, they've got to have a personality. Alright, let's look at their colours for you though. So at the moment, this is green. There's orange, yellow, blue, pink, red, purple, dark blue, hot pink, black, grey, white. That's a dark green. So I'll go through them once more. You've got green, orange, yellow, blue, pink, red, purple, dark blue, hot pink, black, grey, white, and a dark green. Draco, dark blue. Yeah, with you on that one. Absolutely vibe that. Awesome. Oh, that does look very handsome on him. He is so cute. So, Cinnamon. Our Cinnamon here. She has... she's very strong. Like her mum. Very much so. Some pretty good collecting. 2 collecting. She will have 2 movement by the looks of that. Yeah, she's able to collect nuts as well if she so wishes. She does have a little bit of fishing ability. Good hearing. Spiky body. Blade. If Espresso takes Ruby, then maybe we'll try to speak with Maita. Devon, very fiery and wild. Absolutely. I've been getting that vibes from Cinnamon as well. Like, very, witchy, fiery, sassy... vibes, and I absolutely love it. Whereas Mai Tai I definitely see as more grounded, more chill. Yeah, likes being a little bit. I could definitely see Mai Tai being the one that stays, you know, looking after their father's plants, sacred plants. Whereas Cinnamon would probably be one that would want to go and explore and all that. Ooh, Ivanu is probably going to be. Well, we're looking after Remy because he's going to be growing up very soon, chasing after his brother, Rukvan. I can see him being very close to his brother, Rukvan. Alright, Pan, he's got another plant there, which is good. And we've got Nasha keeping him company, which he's so grateful for. He's been wanting a friend, and Nasha just happened by. And I can see Angel's definitely going to be, so she was interested, so she's going to pop back and talk to Pristone about her options. We do also have Marco, who is sharing the last of his wisdom before he passes on. And we are waiting 3 more days before Sprocket has her child. A few things going on. So, well, first up, I guess Angel, she's asking about some more soulmate options. And she's told again, she's like, look, there is Kai. It doesn't seem like your father on the other side is too, like, excited for you, but this is your choice. So there is Kai if you are drawn to Kai. He is a very close, he was very, very close to your family, even though you didn't really grow up with him. I believe they are able to mate, G-A-I-F. So yes, that's a potential partner. There is also, I can't breathe with Nasha. There is the sons of Ruvanu, which are Remy and Dukvan. They are also potential mates. And at some point, I was going to say there is Pristone, but they're not compatible. Yeah, so they're the current options that are available for Angel. But she's told there is another baby on the way. That could be a girl or a boy. But you're still so young, so you don't need to rush into anything as well. That would be his wisdom. Draco, what's the traits of Remy? Beautiful Remy here. So Remy, other than being absolutely adorable with the purple eyes, So Remy, he's quite nimble. He's very, very, very nimble. So he's very agile and quick. He's very good at collecting. He does have a little bit of strength, so you know he's not the strongest, but he can land a whack where he needs to. He's able to camouflage a bit. He seems like he's very good at like being agile. He can blend in a little bit as well. So he's very good at being agile and stealthy. He's actually extremely stealthy. Yeah, so Remy's kind of like he's kind of like the silent, agile, stealthy one, where he can come in really quick, disappear. Sometimes you don't see he's there. He's so quiet he'll sneak up on you. That's Remy's personality, or like a lot of his traits that influence him. He's got amazing smelling ability. Like he's kind of like an awesome tracker. He's very good at sensing things going on. Yeah, he's kind of got like, I guess you could say he's got mice vibes, in the sense that, you know, he's really quick. He's got really good senses. He's very small and agile and quiet. Devon likes hunting. Likes a sister. Hey, I love that. The two getting along. And stories from sister about her mum. I like that. That is adorable. Alright, let me note these personality traits so I can pop that in when the time comes. I think I've popped personality traits. I think I've got them in here. Personality. And then her likes. I want to grab these now, otherwise I'm going to lose them. I need that to be red, please. And Devon, does she have any dislikes? Does she have 3 dislikes? And Draco, I'd say his personality is more calm and stoic. I like that, okay. And I'm just going to note here that Devon dislikes for cinnamon. Let me just whack those in. Draco, decisive in his actions. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so dislikes, being told to calm down, the thought of having a mate, for now at least, and when she's told to stop hunting. So she's very independent, very fiery, and on a mission, basically. Very witchy. I love it. Alrighty, well, we'll have these guys gather back to meet up with the Pristone. And whether Raven or Espresso has any questions, now might be a time to clarify, you know, maybe understand who Ruby's being drawn to, any kind of support they can have on that. And Angel was just given some information. Duc Van stats. Yes, you may. So Duc Van, he is very, very similar to his brother. I don't know if these guys have too many traits that are different. No, so they're basically the same, except that Duc Van has the Poison Fangs recessive, Remy has the Cracker Jaw recessive. Other than that, they all have the same genes. So very agile, very quick, very stealthy, very quiet, tend to be more foragers than they are hunters. But yeah, to me, like I said, they remind me of mice. They're really quick, they're very quiet, they have amazing senses, they're very smart. That's what Duc Van and Remy are like. My Raven, have you to learn to never back down? My daughter Angel, I have nothing to say to her. Clara, not good with female stuff. Oh, that is amazing. Clara, not good with female stuff. Sorry, Angel. Raven hears his dad's advice and pushes on in the hunt for rubies. Rubies love. 6k tokens? Blade, oh my gosh! Tallying them up. White. Can I see Duke Van's stats? Yes, I've showed those. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Blade time. To sweet talk Ruby, my son. Well, we don't currently have s'mores active, and hers is espresso. So I'd probably like to say that because we do have Blade here, and he's got a very big influence and energy towards Ruby, there's a good chance that he'd be able to take her heart. So yeah, we might need to see if they were to branch off and talk, whether that would be a thing. Is there anyone near Cinnamon's age? Yes, so Remy and Rook Van are both around Cinnamon's age. And even though, like, we're talking probably mates-wise, you do have Faraday, who is also around the same age. So there's a few around the same age. Can I see Kai's stats? Yes, absolutely. So this is Kai here. So Kai is obviously the son of Bumbo. He's got the ability to, he's poisonous. And he's also got extra protection. I think he's got a little bit, he doesn't have amazing eyesight, but he does have pretty good hearing. His smelling isn't too bad. He's got the saber-tooth fangs recessive from his dad, as well as the armored body recessive from his dad. Obviously the mammoth foot is very similar to what Bumbo had. Scorpion tail, another thing that his dad had. He's also got he's got the white fur of his dad. And he will have the colour pattern very similar to his dad if he were to get stripes. Oh, as well as the Megalosaurus horns that his dad had as well. The big ears. So there's a few traits that he has that Bumbo had that are recessive, they're not active. I think Angel wants to look for Kai. Oh, amazing. Alrighty, well, Pristone in his knowledge will be able to guide her towards where he is. And I think the fact that Kai is very in the adventurous mindset too, I see Angel's one who'd love to adventure and hunt and just constantly want to be active. I think she'd find hanging out with him very excitable. So I'm assuming that means that she's going to be wanting to head in that direction. So she'd be saying a big thank you, taking one of his wisdom acorns with him to give her courage and direction, and then I think she's going to head in the direction he says. It's almost like I could see like the knowledge is stored in that acorn she took, and that will be able to help guide her. Even if he moves, she'll still be able to pinpoint where he is, even without Pristone's guidance. So that would be pretty cool. It's almost like a tracking device through the acorn that she just ended up seeing. Draco, I love this. Likes exploration, foraging, and his brother Duke Van. I'm loving all this beautiful family energy coming in. This is amazing. Alright, let's make sure that's blue. And dislikes for Remy. Did you pop those in yet? Yeah, dislikes loud and obnoxious things. Water. And being close to too many nichlings at a time. So yeah, he's a little bit more introverted. Luckily it's not too much water, but he may not like being so close to the water then, because I believe that's where they are. So I think as soon as Remy gets the chance, and maybe they have to wait till their father passes, but once they do, he's going to be like, oh, Duke Van, can we go exploring? I wouldn't be surprised if Cinnamon joins, because I can see her very much as her own little fiery personality that she might want to go off on her own. We'll see what happens. Oh, good, Devon, don't get lost. Your dad was good with the sweet talk. It's like he'll pass on. Well, let's see if they get along. We might take this opportunity where Raven will pop over and get the chance to kind of speak to Ruby. And that means that we would be looking for a potential new partner for Espresso. And we'll see if Pristone can offer any guidance on this. There is Mita, which if their genetics does pair, that could be a good pairing actually, because I feel like he's just a little bit more gentler. I just see Espresso like the one that really wants to help. Like he went off and he really helped Pan, and that's exactly what Maita does. Like Maita is all about healing and helping, so that might be a pairing there, I reckon. Espresso and Maita, that could definitely work. Interesting. Okay. Make your dad happy, Raven. Aww. I love this. We'll definitely see if they get along, but I think Espresso is happy to take that thought. And he's like, okay, I think I'm getting ready, so I think he's going to go towards and see if he can warm up to Maita at all. And Pristone, now he's going to be having to attune his senses. Oh gosh, Og is... I think that is Kla being very, very happy about the choices that his children are making. A very happy daddy. Joko, inseparable family bonds, you know. So beautiful. Blade, if I get Ruby, I no doubt have the hottest female nichling. Oh yeah, no, she's just radiating heat. She's all hot. She's beautiful. If he can handle how fiery and sassy she is, he'll be fine. I mean, in fact, he's pretty used to his sister, who was also very go, and he might be able to keep up with her. Alright, Pristone is also going to be needing to look to a partner. To be honest, the idea of Cinnamon being paired up with Pristone, he would definitely see when she grows up, maybe when she matures a bit, because Cinnamon has those witch energies, means that she's really connected to the earth. She'd be very connected to like, because he's very connected to his oak tree. Like, he's probably a little bit more on the spiritual, whereas she's a little bit more with like the mother nature side of things. But that could be a really powerful pair. Maybe Pristone and Cinnamon could be, when she's ready, a potential partnership. Og, your first child is going to have a part of class soul in it if it's male. I love that. That's so powerful. Love, 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 love. Okay, let's see what everyone is doing. So we're still settling here with Sprocket because she's going to be due for a child soon. I can see Faraday is wanting to do some more exploration. She's just so beautiful. So beautiful. And we've got Marco here, who's getting pretty close to his last day, which I'm sure he'd be shouting out and he's probably getting ready to pass on the leadership role officially to Pristone. Coiswind. She's just been collecting things recently, but she's not going too far because she likes keeping an eye on Angel. I don't know if Angel knows that Coiswind's keeping an eye on her, but she is. Alrighty. It's getting really windy outside, I think. And then we have these guys here that just said goodbye to their friend Flamebiter. Let's see what they continue to find whilst they are exploring. Which I know Kai is absolutely adoring being able to keep exploring. Don't know if he's expecting the fact that he's got potential soulmate coming his way. I'm back, Devin! So is there anyone near Cinnamon's age she could be friends with? Yes, yeah, of course. I was just saying how she'd probably really get along with Remy and Dukvan. They're kind of a little bit, they're kind of like their own little circle a bit. I can definitely see them wanting to explore, and they like moving around a lot. And that might be something that Cinnamon could be interested in. I don't think she's particularly fast though, so I don't know if she'll be able to keep up with them. But maybe that could be the start of them going off and going on their own way. Okay. I think we're good for the next day. I could definitely see Raven here wanting to show off, and he would be going hunting for the beautiful Ruby. She is very gorgeous. I'm super excited to see what baby she has. We'll see if they seem like they're warming up to each other. And I was just saying, Devon, I think you missed it, but Pristone might have been holding off with Ruby because the idea of having Cinnamon's going to be able to connect deeply as a witch to her healing and her mother nature, like connecting with mother nature. Pristone connects to the spiritual realm a little bit more, but he's very, very connected with the oak tree. And that would be a super powerful guidance pair if she were to be the fellow leader and soulmate to Pristone. So when she's ready and she's matured, I reckon Pristone would wait for her. If you can keep up, friends for life. Oh, Draco, that's so adorable. Oh, that's my boy Raven. Wyatt, hey, if Angel and Kai are soulmates, can their genes be Megalosaurus horns? Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. Anything that that Angel would like to pass on. And at this stage, like, I feel like Kai, if he's got he hasn't got too many genes, but he'd probably want to be also wanting to try and pass on his father's genes. So Megalosaurus horns I could see being a thing. Because, for example, over here with Sprocket put in her mutation menu, like, she was willing for her child to potentially have the saber-tooth fangs and the armor body in honor of her father. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kai does something similar. Blade. Also, Grace, I wanted to say thank you for your advice on the Discord server about my insomnia. It has helped a lot, and I might try the chakras like you ask. Ooh, Blade, I'm so glad. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's really powerful to express those things, because then you can have someone that kind of gives guidance. And I'm going to believe that you found me for a reason. I'd like to think I'm quite guided with that sort of knowledge. So yeah, that's amazing. Definitely keep me posted. And if there's any other things you'd like to delve into a little bit more to help with that insomnia stuff, I've got you, boo. I got you. And yeah, the chakras. I did a masterclass, which I will upload the replay to. And if you resonate with how the chakras work, that might also be like a powerful thing to look at. Because the thing that came to mind a lot with the insomnia stuff, and to me it was like a lot of root chakra work, a lot of that stability, support, feeling safe, you know, kind of having that support and structure will really help you, especially with a lot of your study energies as well. So yeah, definitely something I'm happy to delve into. Devin, I think Cinnamon would energetically run over to the young one, seeing he's near her age. Yeah, absolutely. But there's a chance that these guys can pair up, but they also are about to say goodbye to their father. So maybe Mai Tai would kind of help her sister over there because she's just so excited to go and meet up. But she's gonna stay close to her bushes. This is her following her father's footsteps. She's very connected to the sacred bushes. Devin, also, I don't think she'd mate with someone that much older than her. Yeah, okay, all right. We'll see. Oh, I hope you pass on the bear head. Yeah, the Barina head is still there. The Barina head is still present. This is Claws from Claws line. It is there. White. I know what genes I want Kai and Angel to have if they mate. They will both be different genes. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep that in mind because there's a good chance that they will resonate with each other. Raven and Ruby making progress. Yeah, I think there could be a thing there, for sure. I think Ruby is definitely ready to settle and pass on her fiery genes. In the meantime, though, I think Espresso would probably be picking up this meat and bringing it over to Maita and offering the support to help protect the sacred plants from the pesky bunnies. Her father struggled with that a lot himself. Ravanu, yeah, he's just settling, he's relaxing, he's got the two boys with, but we'll definitely open up the circle so that everyone can be a part of saying farewell to Ravanu. Over here, we've got Pan, who's definitely going to need to grab that food. And Nash should just grow up. Well done. They grow up so fast. They just grow up so fast. And I'm just going to have Pan. He's probably going to pop over here so he's close to these healing fruits. but he's definitely loving having the support from from Nasha. That's so sweet. The universe brought him a friend. Alright, an angel is determined. She is off to follow the wisdom of the acorn that she has taken with her. She's going to go find her mate. And she's very determined to do it on her own. So I think Coiswind will either have to stay back and pretend she's not there, or just let her go. I think Coiswind, she's been quite protective of them, so she'd probably want to make sure that she gets to them safely. She'll probably trail behind, just to make sure she's safe. And we've got Marco who's about to pass on. Oh gosh. So he would be passing on the responsibility to his son Pristone now, officially. And Coiswind's holding the space. I think these guys will probably come back for the ceremony. And Sprocket, I think, would be wanting to try and settle herself in for her child she's about to have. So that's, I think we'll definitely be having Beaker wanting to push the little one nearby so he can stay close to his beautiful mate. Oh, just Faraday is just so beautiful. Alrighty, Pristone. Let's let these guys keep their exploring up, which I know Kai especially is absolutely loving. He's loving independence because Clara kind of kept a very strict, tight rein on him. I think he's loved hanging out with Aurora. She has so many stories to tell. She's really fun and light and quirky, loves to hunt. So I think he's loving hanging out with the older woman Aurora. Anything else going on here? No. Okay, let's go the next day. 3 days, 6 days. And our beautiful angel just grew up! Yay! Alright, she's on a mission. Oh, Coiswind, she's so split. She wants to say farewell to Marco. No. I think she just wants to make sure that she finds her. Yee! Look at these guys! I can see them being like so welcoming and excited to welcome in someone else, especially someone who holds like, look at how regal she looks. Angel looks so regal. Oh my gosh. Og, what's up? When does Raven make the move? It could be this turn actually, we'll see. But we do have... I'm appreciating the regalness of Angel. She just looks incredible. And I feel like definitely Kai, because he's only ever seen her like younger, he would be looking at me like, whoa, she's grown into her fierceness. She's strong. She's powerful. She loves to hunt. I could definitely see these guys getting along. And Aurora obviously loves someone who loves to explore. So she's very, very, very welcome in, for sure. Oh gosh, so cool. They look so cool. Clara and Sorrow were a good pair. Or maybe we can seal the deal now. I reckon Ruby is trusting. He's already proven himself. He is very strong, and he definitely has the strengths that she would be drawn to as a fierce woman herself. So let's just check the genes that they have. I'll definitely be wanting to give Ruby some better fertility. So I think that would be our priority. So let's give her the better fertility. Now, Raven. What traits would Raven will upon his child? He's got two options. Oh, Draco, that's cute, so cute. I think Remy might be a little hesitant to say hello to Cinnamon, hiding behind Dukvan a little bit. I could definitely see that. And I could definitely see Dukvan being like the more confident out of the two, like the big brother vibes, as well as like just kind of being, like obviously still liking his own space, but having a bit more confidence. He's got a bit more of a fiery look to him, so I can see him being like that. Angel the troublemaker, an adult now. I don't trust her. Yeah, she's going to be causing all the trouble, especially because she's very, very keen to find a partner as well, and show off what she's capable of. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, oh, I've got to prove myself. I'm going to go hunting and show these guys what I'm capable of. But she just looks so fierce. I love her crown. She's got like a little crown there. Very, very exciting. Cinnamon is trying to get her sister to say hi to Dukvan too, because they seem a similar age. Yes, yeah. She doesn't want to go too far away, and these guys aren't going too far away because Rivanu isn't going to be around for too much longer. But we do have the brave espresso coming in, who's going to be offering help with the sneaky pesky bundles. But yes, I love this. They're all meeting, they're all getting to know each other, supporting each other, because obviously Rivanu is getting a lot older now, and is nearly our last phase that we have with Marco. Pan, we've got beautiful Pan here, who's now hanging out with the much older Nasha. Nasha just grew up. I think he's been enjoying having a friend to play around with though. But he knows that soon it's going to get to the stage where he's going to have to find his own way. But Pan would be telling, hey, there's these beautiful people that came to heal me. And they sent me here so that I could live happily. So, you know, when I pass, I'll make sure that you know where to go. Let's have Koi Swin. I think Koi Swin's going to trust that she found her way, because she does want to say a farewell to Marco. Pristone's going to be calling out in a beautiful harmony to help with the passing for his dad. I can definitely see Marco kind of calling as well. Blade. What options do I get to pass onto my first child? So, what I'm just going to do, because I feel like this will be easier, is I'm going to give you the link to the niche genes. You can go through and have a look. Niche genes. It's on the wiki. So these are all the possible genes that you can use. And this is kind of how they all look. So I might let you have a look at the different genes and see what you're drawn towards. Bearhead! Klaus goes whispers to Raven. Bearhead, bearhead. And then I feel like they would hear the call and want to pop over and share their respects as well. And of course, Sprocket would be hearing the call. I reckon she'd be feeling that with the passing of this child, so the passing of Marco and the birth of her child in the same day might be a sign. So she might want to be trying to embrace the essence of Marco in her upcoming child. Let these guys stick my by. Faraday would definitely want to be seeing what her new sibling will be looking like. And I think, yeah, basically we'll just wait till Blade has a bit of an idea of who he would like, what genes. Oh, Blade, what's up? Yes, it is a wiki. It is a wiki. It's a well put together wiki. But it does have every possible thing there. So whilst we're waiting for Blade to get an idea of what genes he'd like to pass on, does anyone have like any other questions or any other thoughts on how the story is going? I'm going to have to pop off and have some food soon. We've been streaming for 3 hours, which is pretty good for us. I'm enjoying how this is unraveling. Like how each of the nichlings get their own personality. Like it just kind of grows as they grow. And having you guys a part of the journey as well, I'm really finding enjoyable. Like having your influence in it and yeah, I'm really enjoying how it's all coming together. Like, are you guys enjoying us doing this as well? Do you have any like any feedback or some things that any suggestions, any things maybe you could think of to add? Or yeah, this is kind of like a nice space whilst Blade is having a look to what your thoughts are. I'm wondering if there's an easy way that I can... I need that on my page. I don't know if it is on my page. Draco. So is that me assuming that all is well? I love having your energy in it too, Draco. Thank you for joining. But I feel like I should pass on the bearhead, given Raven is supportive of his family and quite laid back. So we'll do one bearhead. Do you want to do 2 of the bearina head, or would you like to pass on another gene? These are the ones that he already has. Some of these... Yeah, no, there was a bit there. Any of these, as well as a few of these genes, if they're recessive, you can add it to your mutations, and there's a chance that it becomes dominant. For example, you've got armored body there, which you could place in your mutation a lot to encourage it to come through as a dominant trait. The scorpion tail, if you wanted that instead of the hammer tail for your child, a different color, a different pattern. You could get big ears. So sometimes that can be easy if you just pick one of these that you'd like to keep, or a particular color you'd like to go for. So we've got the bearina head in there though. Oh, I'm excited to see what that baby looks like. Scorpion tail sounds kind of cool. Alright, we'll put the scorpion tail in there and let these guys share their affections with each other. And I think this would be a nice nest. I think they're kind of settling that this could be their nest, which is very fitting because that's the same nest that Raven's mother used when he gave birth to them. And they are going to pop back and take this moment to say farewell to... Og is very, very excited by this pairing. Very, very excited. That's adorable. I love this. I love that so much. Oh, that's my son! Blade, I told you I'd make you proud, Dad. That is adorable. You guys are the cutest things. Devin's suggestion, maybe if someone doesn't get claimed by adulthood, anyone in stream is allowed to think of personality for them, but not particularly claim them. Yeah, because I've kind of like, some of them kind of just build their own personality a bit, so they're kind of like, I kind of push them in that kind of direction. And if they're not yet claimed, like, you're definitely able to kind of have an input, more of an input on which direction they go. So it can be like a community effort to understand their personality. But yeah, right. Well, we're not saying goodbye to Marco today, but what we'll do is we'll go over and welcome in a new baby, guys. This is a big deal. So let's put lots and lots and lots of love into the chat to welcome in our new child, which will be amazing. Super excited on that. I want this to be... might be easier if I... yes, put... Oh, Draco puts in... I don't know. What is that? What is it even meant to be? Oh my god. I love those little... What are they? They're lechonks? Lechonk? Aren't they like the pig? I don't know. Are they lechonk? Anyway, this is adorable. Can we have a 3 countdown from 3 for Sprocket's next child, which will probably be just as cool as Faraday. I'm actually really, really intrigued. So countdown from 3, and we'll welcome the new bundle of joy in 3, 2, 1. Oh, they just look so cool! I am in love with how these babies are coming across. Like, Beaker and Sprocket are like the coolest baby pairing. Because let's just see with Sprocket. Let's have them together. Sprocket's colors are black and white. You can't see them because she's toxic, but she's got black and white fur. Beaker has got the red-brown fur. He's got beautiful colors. Beaker is very, very beautiful. We've got a new little girl, and she's got the black and that dark red. So she's a darker color than her dad. And then she gets the light color. I think from both of them. I think they're both... So Beaker's is a little more orange. He's got red and beige, and Sprocket has beige and white. Yeah, okay. And then we've got a mix of white and beige. Oh, look at the pattern. She looks so cool. Ignesco. I do need to end stream soon because I need to eat. As you can tell, I'm very small in frame. It's really, really important that I eat, and I haven't eaten enough today. Rest in peace, the person adjusting the niche docs after this. Get played up. I'll probably pass it on to you. Out of love. Oh my gosh. She's just really cool. These nichlings are just turning out so cool, which I am loving. So this means that she's now available for being claimed. She does have the saber-tooth fang, recessive, and armored body. She's got the Megalosaurus horns. They're all passed on. So there's a chance they'll come up again, but so cool. They just look so cool. I like how they're so similar, but they're different. So what tail did she get? She just got the normal little tail like her dad. But we'll work together, Blade. We've got to find a method that works. Devin, why are we crying? We don't need to cry, guys. Come on. Oh, that's so exciting. And we get the opportunity to say goodbye to the fierce and ferocious Marco. I'd just like to see how many of his traits he passed on to his son as well, out of intrigue. So he did pass on his saber-tooth fangs. He passed on his horns, the big ears, the armored body. So there's a chance that Pristone's child will have a lot of these traits that Marco has. The wing, we could have a winged nicheling if we go on that direction. The Bierina hind legs is from Dad. Hema tail is from Dad. So he kind of seems... It seems like Pristone got a pretty nice split between his mum and his dad. His colours. So he got one from mum, one from dad by the looks of it. Same with his pattern colour. And the green eyes, I believe, came from mum, but he does have the purple recessive. So Pristone is like the perfect split of his mum and dad, so it'd be really cool to see what comes through with his child. I do like, too, that he came with the home island immunity, which I think is a good representation of the fact that he's in that leader energy. Oh, yeah, Devin. I've been on for 3 hours. I've been on for a while. Like I said, I do really need to eat. But yeah, it's exciting. So we're going to be saying goodbye to the beautiful Marco. Maybe we'll say goodbye to Marco and leave it there for now. Oh dear, this is a problem. This is a big problem. This is a big problem. We've got a Bierina that's settled in next to our sickly Pan and our new friend Nasha. And these guys don't have the strength to take this guy down. But I don't know if they can really flee because Pan is so desperate, like he's so reliant on these plants to live. If he runs away, he might die from not having his medicine. Oh dear. First things first though. I think Nasha and Pan think it'll be safe to move up towards this plant. Because if they do need to make a runner, they're going to want to be as far away as they can. So let's have Nasha pop up here. And let's have Pan eat that fruit. We'll have to wait and see what happens there, but they might need to be calling out for help. Devin, attack! Yes, Devin, you're all about the drama! Ooh, Ray's suggesting Jules Gaming. Yeah, I haven't rated him for a while. Oh, Oh no, actually, we popped on him. We've raided him twice, I think, over the last 2 weeks. He's a beautiful energy. And we just had Cinnamon grow up. And I think as soon as we say goodbye to Ruvanu, yeah, she's definitely going to be wanting to charge off with her new friends, Remy and Dukvan. Maita, she's going to be staying by her trees here. That is on her desired path. With the support from Espresso. Espresso's been very, very supportive, helping her in this space, which I know should be really, really appreciative of. Might have Rubine. I think you'd probably want to sneak out temporarily to snack on that. But I can definitely see these guys really starting to get along. They probably find the fiery energy of Cinnamon a bit much because they're very introverted, they're very quiet, but it's probably good to have the balance, right? Oh god, it's almost 1:30 in the morning for me. Blade! Oh my gosh! That's getting late. Maybe that's a good sign for me to stop distracting you so you will actually go to sleep. Alright, we're going to have Marco. He's going to be finishing on a strong note. Calling out how proud he is of his journey, of his son, of what he was able to explore and achieve in his life. Pristone would definitely be calling out in respect to that as well. We've got Koiswin, should be picking out the sacred acorns in his honor. These guys are here supporting as well. Might even Ruby pick a few for the feast, a feast of celebration of his life. Such a beautiful little crew here. And with the blessing of a new baby on the way too, it's super exciting to see what they end up having. We do have the beautiful Esmeclo, who will be a big representation of the power of Marco as well. Alpha core, essentially. Yeah, pretty much. Am I going to stream later today? No, I need to eat, and then I've got some work I need to do, including trying to get that masterclass, that chakra alignment masterclass up as soon as I can. If you guys are interested in some more of those teachings that I do, like chakra alignments, like I'm really focusing more on like masculine, feminine, balancing, chakra alignment and healing, using those as tools to bring you more clarity, direction towards your life purpose, how to better understand the world around you, be able to like embrace your talents, gifts, life fulfillment, life abundance. They're super powerful, and I've really, really been honing in on that. So I share a lot of things on Instagram, and my Facebook group is going to be, I'm growing it, it's changing, it's shifting, but it's becoming a really beautiful community where we jump in and share our experiences together. I hold more teachings, but in a more intimate sense where we can get together, and yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I think I should probably, we'll finish the day and then we'll call it, so everyone can go to sleep and get ready and everything along those lines too. Thanks Devin too. Yeah, if you haven't yet joined the Discord, we do have a beautiful Discord. It allows you to know well what I'm doing, and we also bounce off each other, and it's beautiful. I have such a beautiful community. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all so much. Alright, let's have a little Faraday pop over and meet her little sister, which they just look so cool. I absolutely love it. Alright, I feel like we'd definitely be having Angel wanting to show off her hunting skills, but that means that they have to find something to hunt. So while these are clearing, I can definitely see that she'd be wanting to sniff out something, which means she'd want to be looking for, I did just hear something, like something was walking on. But yeah, she's gonna have to be on the hunt there, I think. These guys can't do a lot. I think now we'd probably be calling it here. So let's allow ourselves to say a big farewell, and we'll end the stream by saying farewell to a very, very mighty leader. A very, very powerful energy. Sorrow was very, very close to Marco. Marco learned a lot from Sorrow, so it's nice to tie that in too. Lots of appreciation, so I'm just going to send lots of love. I'm going to send Humphrey's energy in there too, to offer support and guidance on his path. But we're going to say goodbye to one of our mighty leaders, Marco, as he passes on the reins to his son, Pristone. And I'm going to get our beautiful, momentous music in the background for us. as we say goodbye to an almighty member. Thank you, beautiful Marco. And love and light. And love and light. Ugh. Bless be. We'll definitely be able to have Koiswin find a spot to bury him as well. But we're going to leave it there. Sadness, or you can say it as a rebirth. Very exciting. Because that means when Ted does join again, he's got the ability to put his energy into another nicheling. But yes, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. It's amazing to connect with you all. This is fun. I am enjoying this. Even though I'm hypersensitive to technology and I'm a gamer girl, it doesn't really go very well together. But I really do appreciate you joining. It was really fun. It was awesome having, we've got Draco joining now too. Welcome into the family. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Lots of new energies going around. Super exciting. Yeah, take care to you too, Blade. Like I said, reach out if you're interested in that chakra masterclass that I did. Let me know and I can send it to you. I feel like it'll really benefit you, especially if you feel like you can resonate. And yes, I'll hit you up about the niche stuff because I will need support with that, and Wyatt's put his hand up to help as well. So I'm really, really grateful. Thank you. Draco, we must look to our new leader for guidance. Let us hope Marco taught them well. He's a little bit different to his dad Marco, but it'll be cool to see, yeah, how that kind of evolves. But I just want to say a big thank you. I love and appreciate you all so, so incredibly much. Like, you're a part of who I am, you know, in whatever part, you know, of influence you've had. So thank you for being part of my journey. I love and appreciate you all so much. Let's see who could potentially be on for us to raid. So we do have Jules Gaming playing, which was recommended by Devin, and he's beautiful. He is a beautiful soul. Don't know if there's too much more going on. He would be my pick, I think, out of everyone that I know is on with the vibes that we have. And if we go into... Oh, I didn't want to go into Sims 3. I don't think there was anyone else on niche, was there? Let's just have a look. No, it was just me. Alright, let's go see the beautiful Jules, because he's gorgeous. If you guys have not yet met Jules, he is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we'll go give him a raid. Amazing. Good night, mother. Good night, Og. Bless you, beautiful beings. Have a good day / night. Thank you. You too. You too. We're going to have an amazing day. Whether that means we're going through heavy emotions or not, whether things seem interesting and challenging, there's always something good embedded if you allow yourself to see it. By the way, tomorrow is my last day of school for a month. Oh gosh, what makes it easier for you to get into Sims then? You know, one's a niche. They're lost. Alright guys, you can use the I need to start getting, I need those raid signs in my halalas, but I don't know how to do that yet. But yes, let's get the hype going over to see the beautiful James and give Jules, and give him lots of love. Feel free to jump in there, shout out a big Grace raid, get the halala halalalala 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 halalalala. Alright guys, see you over there. Halalalala.